All right. Oh, I'm okay. No, no, okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. I thought I was muted still. I don't know. No matter how many times I do this, I always question everything and assume I'm doing everything wrong. And if we click here, we can hear the game. Awesome. We learned that yesterday. Welcome everyone. Today, this was supposed to be yesterday. Today we are playing Little Nightmares. Oh goodness. Yesterday was a crazy day. Yesterday was a wild day. Yesterday was a day I don't ever need to go back to, and that's okay. We move forward, not backward. Um, that said, yesterday, and this will come up again as people join, and I'm sure I'll explain this more times. Yesterday we were going to play this. Some crazy stuff came up, a literal emergency, and so I had to hurry up, end everything and leave. Wild times. I won't go into it, but everything's fine now. God is good. He got us through. We're fine now. And so today we can pick up right where we left off. We're even gonna do a new game. Um, the nice thing is, oh, here I should put my headphones on so I can hear the game volume. Um, there we go. Uh, we learned some things yesterday too that we can now avoid. Like we didn't have game audio yesterday, and for a while at least, and we were trying to figure that out. As you can hear, we have game audio now. Um, so why is there's something in the chapter select? Why is there something in chapter select? We haven't done anything. Wait, oh, whoa, this is so cool. I don't know that I've ever actually looked at this. That's so cool. What? Oh, that is so neat. I don't have the DLC on here, by the way. Um, oh my gosh, you're one of the people I was hoping to see. I don't know if you just heard my explanation or not. Yesterday, I did start the stream, but then like 10 minutes into it, first everything was like technically going wrong, like there were all sorts of tech issues that we had to solve and stuff. But then like 10 minutes into the stream, a literal emergency came up and I had to, okay, that's okay. It only went for like 12 minutes. But then like 10 minutes into it, a literal emergency came up and I had to leave and like turn the whole stream off and go, and it was crazy. Wild times. But we're better now. Like I said, God is good. He got us through. Everything's awesome now. Um, Nothing to worry about. And today worked out really well with my schedule, and so I can just make up for it with the stream that we didn't get yesterday now happening today. So here we are with Little Nightmares 1. I guess we can go ahead and start. Uh, and everything I ever mentioned or explained yesterday, I'll probably say again. Sorry to hear about the emergency. I checked the VOD to see what had happened. Yeah, I unpublished it eventually because I was like, it's 12 minutes. People are probably gonna watch that with expectations for it to be something cool, and then it literally just cut short. So I was like, yeah, I will leave that up because that's just gonna confuse people. And so I don't want to confuse anyone, so that's gone. Uh, but yeah, here we are. This is actually really interesting. One of the things I was talking about yesterday is usually whenever I've played this game, it's always been on Switch. Stream just started, did. Yep, we literally just spawned in. This is the beginning of the game. Um, and so I'd always play this on my Switch. Right now, I didn't really feel like digging through, finding my Switch 1, charging it, and looking through files and updating things. So I just went ahead and the game again on Steam. Um, so now I've got it on my computer, but that does mean I don't have the DLC. If we really enjoy this stream, because I think this is going to be like a one and done thing, I don't think it'll take us more than one stream to complete this. But that said, once we're done, if we really do enjoy it and we want more before 3 comes out next month, we could do the DLC at some point. I'm not opposed to that. But like I had mentioned, the whole point of playing Little Nightmares is Little Nightmares 3 comes out next month. It's in October, and so my plan was, uh, building up to that in August we played Little Nightmares 2 because it's actually a prequel. And so I figured, well, this month in September we'll play 1, and then when 3 comes out next month we can have 3 months in a row some kind of Little Nightmares series going. Uh, and we don't know when 3 takes place in the timeline, so we can't really build it around that. Not that it matters, it's a new game, and so we're excited regardless, I think. But, man, this is gonna be a fun stream. I'm really excited for some things. Can I open this? No. At some point, I've also got this. I was so excited for this idea yesterday. This is one of the things I was saddest about having to give up, but I can do it today. Is I have a really interesting drink over here. Um, Not alcoholic, don't worry. We're not getting that crazy. Uh, But I was at the supermarket recently, and I came across there was a box of some drink. It said it was peanut butter flavored, and I thought that sounds crazy. Um, it was apparently on clearance for like the whole box was like $5, and so I was like, that sounds amazing, and I want to see what a peanut butter drink tastes like. Um, I've been told that it's probably going to taste horrific, which stinks. I'm really excited for it. I want to think, oh, is it movement? Yeah. I want to think it's going to taste amazing, but I don't know. That kind of crushed my hopes a little bit. But hopefully it tastes good. But at some point, once we've got people here and we're well into the stream, we can take a break from intense action that's surely going to come and drink something that's either going to be amazing or terrible. But that sounded like a fun random idea. Is there anything under here? There are also secrets in this game. If you remember in Little Nightmares 2, we didn't find all the secrets. We found some of them. But there are some secrets in this game. Like, we found that we literally just threw a glass doll thing. So that's one of them. But then there are also things we can find with gnomes. This dude's kind of neat. Uh, yeah. I... a lot of puns immediately come to mind. No puns are going to be made about that. How's it going? Better today. Today's a great day, actually. Um, what was it? I did a rare thing that I like almost never do, and I started a new TV show. I started watching a new show, and so that's really cool. I think the English title would translate to, what would it be? Uh, Kaoru. This Kaoru would be like, hold on, how would you say that in English? Here. I see your message. 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how you would say a word in English. I thought that would be what it was. Okay. The fragrant flower. What's that? What would that be? Rin, rin to saku. The fragrant flower blooms with cold. I don't know. Blooms elegantly? Maybe it's the fragrant flower blooms elegantly. Um, I know you don't drink, but peanut butter whiskey is one of my favorites, so it might be good. See, my stance with drinking is interesting. I'm not like strictly opposed to like the idea of it. My thing is, I've seen it go so badly for so many people, and so that really puts me off. I would never want to open myself up to that. Wait, are we supposed to go up or do we go over here? I think we go over here, and that's a secret. So there's that. I don't want to myself up to that. To the point that like I wouldn't even, obviously, I would never want to get drunk. I wouldn't even want to get like buzzed though. I figure I've been sober all my life, and it's been really pog and awesome. And so how cool would it be if I just kept going like that? People might say I'm missing out on something, but I don't know. I have no idea what I'm missing out on, and so it doesn't bother me. The other thing is, even on like the very rare occasion that I might drink like the tiniest bit of something, everything has always tasted super terrible. It's so, uh, people always make weird faces when they drink. And at first, I always thought as a kid, I was like, oh, it's because it's like really bitter. Then I heard people say it burns, and that's why I was like, okay, maybe it's because it burns. And then after like trying a couple things, I was like, no, I think it's just because it tastes bad. And that's what the faces are. It tastes really gross. I'd say the one thing I ever had that was okay, I think was Seagram's, which is like was it a wine cooler? Is that what that's called? Oh, where are we going? If you're not into drinking, I'd suggest keeping it that way. Sure, you'll never know, but also you'll never know. Exactly. That's my thing. Is like, people may be like, "Oh, come on, try it. You'll love it." I don't know. I don't know if I would or not, and I don't need to know. I've made it this far sober, and it's been awesome. So I don't mind missing out. I'm sorry. I think most people are pretty understanding about that. I've never had like that stereotypical moment where someone's like, "Oh no, you need to drink this. You're not cool if you don't." I think anyone that knows me kind of knows where I am, and they're like, "Oh, they respect that." So that's been nice. But we do have a cool non-alcoholic peanut butter thing. Oh man. The other thing is, again, like I said, I think this stream will be like a one and done. Because when this game first came out, like this is my second favorite game of all time I've mentioned. And when it first came out, within a month or so of me finding, like first discovering it, I think I had beaten the game like 10 times at least. Oh no, we can't run in this or jump. We might die. I was just going to this back corner to see if there were secrets. There aren't secrets, and now we're gonna die, I think, but what's one death? That's okay. I've come close to doing deathless runs. Because again, you play so much, like I could have almost speed run this back in the day. Except for I guess I kind of could speed run it. I still know some strategies. The main thing is there's even a an Easter or not an Easter egg, an achievement that you get if you beat the game in under it's either under an hour or under 45 minutes without dying. I've done the whatever the time requirement was an hour or 45 minutes. I've done that, but I like died twice in a spot where I usually die at least once. Oddly enough, for the same reason that I used to always die in the one section in Little Nightmares 2 with the hands, because depth in this game just isn't always easy to tell. But we'll see how I do this time. We didn't die to that at all on Little Nightmares 2 this time, and so maybe it'll be the same on here. But we don't need a deathless run. We already ruined that. We can't have a deathless run now. As long as we don't die like a lot. Although I was thinking back on the Little Nightmares 2 stream yesterday, and I was like, man, I was remembering, I was like, we had a really good run. We like almost never died. I was like really impressed with that. That's where we're supposed to go. And then I was thinking about it more, and I realized, wait, no, we might not have died a lot, except for the times where we died a lot. Like the time with where we were fighting the children in the school, we died a lot. When we were fighting the hands in the hospital, we died a lot. However, I'm someone that enjoys a drink or two. I'd like to think I'm responsible though. Yeah, see, that's the good thing. I'd say is like as long as you know your limits. Like some people just want to absolutely lose their minds and not know what today was tomorrow. Eh, you know, I'd say as long as you're being careful and you're responsible, you're not like gonna put yourself or anyone else at risk. You know your limits and you whatever you want to do within there, go for it. But like, yeah, I'd say just don't be reckless. As soon as it becomes dangerous, it's like that's not fun. Is there anything in here? I don't remember what's in here, if anything. Oh, a gnome. We're gonna go find him. Can we follow him? There's nothing up here, right? Oh, but yeah, with that, what I was saying was this stream might not go super long. Like, again, I've beaten this game in less than an hour before. So like, I would like to not beat the game in less than an hour today. I'll try to kind of take my time. But this definitely won't be something that we need like a second part for. Oh, what's that up there? Oh, I can move my... Okay, cool. I forgot I can move my camera. And I think I know that guy. Also, the other thing is, this is completely unrelated, so I don't know why I tried to like transition that. It's unrelated. But in a couple weeks, I mentioned this maybe, I don't remember if I mentioned it yesterday or if I mentioned it in a previous, in whatever the last stream was. But the new Sonic Racing game comes out in a couple weeks. So that's super exciting. I plan on getting that. No, I think that was on the Super Mario 64 multiplayer stream, actually, if I remember correctly. What's the project? What's the project? Did I mention a project? I've got some projects. You aren't missing much with drinking. That's good. Yeah, yeah, I trust that. Project. Did I mention a project? That's funny because I have projects, but I don't remember bringing anything up. Um, but no, I would like to. Obviously, I want to play the Sonic Racing game. That'll be super cool. Plus, Hatsune Miku's in it, and it could be said that I'm a kind of big fan of hers, and so it's like, oh, that's cool. I already. Oh, dang it! I wasn't done looking around. Oh, wait, wait. I remember this. I remember this. Oh, wait, guys, we should have just like looked around. Oh no, I forgot. We're on a timer now. Uh. Oh, we have to hurry up and get through here, otherwise we're gonna get electrocuted. Hurry, hurry, hurry! I forgot about that. I didn't think I was gonna turn the lights off. Uh. Oh, here. Let me. Oh no, I can't look at. Oh, I have to pause the game to look here. Oh, oh yeah, I heard about that racing game last weekend. It came out of nowhere for me, but I'm a fan of Sonic, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah, we haven't had like a solid Sonic racing game in a long time too, I feel like. So that'll be cool. Nah, not you. I'm talking to Hedge. Oh, okay. Wait, Hedge mentioned a project? What am I missing? I feel like I missed. Wait, what was your project? I feel like I missed something. Now I feel bad. I just scrolled up and I couldn't even find it. Did it not like show up? Oh wait, I have chat right here on my phone too that usually shows more. No, I still don't see anything. What the heck? That's crazy. All right. I'll assume you guys are communicating telepathically, which is like really cool. I'm thrilled to have that going on in chat. I'm honored to have a couple of telepaths here. We can't open any of these. There aren't any secrets over here, I don't think, right? I shouldn't think so. Oh man, this project I've been working on is due for print tomorrow and it's crunch time. Oh, see, I didn't see that. That message didn't show up for me at all. That's wild. What's the project? Yeah, now I'm with Urushi now. What's the project? This sounds cool. I know that feeling all too well. And so we're here watching a stream. Hey, that's all right. It's like drinking. As long as you're careful, go for it. We're glad to have you here though. Although I find a lot of times when I work on stuff, I always just like having background noise, and so maybe I am the nice background noise this time. That's cool. I always appreciate when people have like I found I really like video essays just to like put in the background like on some random topic I'm talking or I'm interested in. Like I think recently I've been watching someone like Call of Duty Zombies or I've been getting recommended video essays about old SpongeBob, which is like kind of random but also cool. How do we get over here? You are. Oh, well, thank you. That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear it. I appreciate that. What am I not pulling? Do I have to go up and then jump down? Oh, that looks like it might kill me, but we'll try it. I feel like I'll die. If we die, we die. That's how that works. But hey, for what it's worth, I hear it's a life-changing experience. Oh, that was like a different way than I expected. I didn't intend to do it like that. All right, we found a secret. Oh yeah, check this out. We can assault this guy. It's okay. We're actually just hugging him. He likes it. And then we're gonna set this thing on fire. We came in here, squeezed a stranger, and set his stuff on fire. You could frame this that way. But then I look really bad. Oh wait, wait. Uh, do I? Can I grab the window? Oh yeah, yeah. Nice. Hey! Oh my gosh, Sour Patch, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, you're another one that I was hoping to see today. Because I saw your emoji yesterday as soon as I came back, like in the middle of the emergency situation that was happening, right before I had to like cancel the stream. But it was ended. Great. Yes! Oh my gosh. Yes, no, like legitimately, I saw your emote in chat. I was like, oh, this is a new guy I don't know. I was like so excited. But then I was like, oh no, he's here as I'm having to like take everything down. Uh, My project is a brochure for a convention I'm attending. Oh, that's cool. I'm a volunteer. The schedule and fun things the convention is providing. It's my first year, and they already gave me this huge project. I'm not complaining, though. I finally get to use my degree. Dude, that's so cool. Heck yeah. Conventions are a lot of fun. Ah. But yeah, no. So, Sour Patch, yes. Oh my gosh. Like, that was... I don't want to, like... I don't know. I've said before, you seem so cool. Well, thank you. Oh, hi, I'm Sour Patch. I hope to be a VTuber soon. I got a design. That is awesome. Heck yeah, I say go for it. I've only been doing this for a few weeks. Oh wait, here's what we're looking for. It's I don't know if I can say it's not as hard as I thought. I don't know what my expectations were, but I've also got a little bit of experience with other related things. But I say go for it. That's like super cool. But no, like my big thing, and I always say with streaming is I love streaming so much because as opposed to I love your design, dude. Thank you. This is, gosh, years in the making, kind of, based off of my VR chat avatar, which was based off of a character I made for a light novel that I never finished working on, based off of all that sorts of stuff. And so, yeah, can I show you my design on Discord? Yes. Do I have my Discord linked? I don't know what my Discord is. Well, here, hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, we have to hurry up and hide. Hold on. I'll try to type my Discord in chat in a second. Are we safe? Here, you guys can watch this epic cussing while I pull out my Discord and find out who I am. But no, I always tell people the thing I love so much about streaming as opposed to like pre-recorded content is like the idea of community interactions and like building connections with people. And so that is super cool. Wait, someone sent me a friend request. Did you just send me a friend request? Is my Discord linked? You're on the server. I'm on the server. Wait, what? Two people just sent me friend requests a minute ago. Hold on. Are you? Wait, are you in the SMP that's coming up? Oh, the ENVTuber. Okay, so you found. Is that how you found this? Was it the notification I posted? I've wondered if those actually do anything. I've wondered like because I always like post one and then 10 minutes later I see there's like five other ones, and so I always kind of just assume, yeah, I put it there just in case, but I always kind of just assume people scroll through them. I always check. Okay. Oh well, thank you so much. That's awesome. There's nothing under here, right? I can't even go under there. Look at all these kids, guys. Don't they look like they'd make great ingredients in food? If you think so, you'll be there later. You'll see later. People need support, my guy. Yeah, honestly, 'cause that's the one. That's the I'd say as far as challenges going, um, kid food. Yeah, you'll see. Um, see, that's the one challenge that I've said has come up a bit is like figuring out how do you start from zero and build a community. So like that's why that server's been huge. I think the big thing is promote your stuff wherever you can, get it everywhere, so as many people have a chance to see it. Uh, Here, I'm gonna look at your design. Oh, that's the Twitch app. Did I close Discord? Why did I close Discord? I was literally waiting. I was expecting your message and I closed Discord. Here, let me. I'll do my best. Yeah, I'm excited for when you get stuff up, let me know. That'll be super cool. Oh, someone waved at me. Hello. Or waved on Discord. Is there a message request? Can I ask for your Discord Mitsuha? Yeah, if you're comfortable with that. I don't mind that at all. Um. Oh wait, here's the picture. Let's look at this. Ooh, whoa. That is cool. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, heck yeah. Those colors are cool. The theme is really cool. I love like zombies and stuff. You guys can't see this, but I'm looking at really cool stuff on Discord. That is awesome. Yeah. Whenever you've, oh, is it literally just? Hold on. Let me. Is this my name on? Is it just this? Here, hold on. Let me see if this just works. Uh, I don't know how Discord works these days because I know I used to have like put a hashtag in four digits in order for it to like work. I think I could just do that now. If you send a friend request there, let me know if it goes through and I'll go back and I'll accept it. Nomi Nomi Proto, if you're happen to be here, because I know I got two like Discord friend requests within a minute. If you're also in the stream, uh, I saw your message. Hello. Um, I got off Discord though. Because uh-oh, send awesome here. Want to possibly be mutuals and possibly friends, Mike? Oh my gosh, definitely. Uh-oh, we're getting hungry, guys. If you couldn't tell from the title, hunger is a big thing in this game. Actually, this game was originally going to be called Hunger. Oh, no food. Well, no food's fine for now. Um, the lore. Yeah, I'm curious. I won't drop any spoilers, but are there any people here that aren't familiar with Little Nightmares or the lore by chance? Because if there are any first timers here, this is a really interesting game. I really won't say anything. Um, yeah, well, this dude feeds us. I'm not very familiar. Yeah, you're in for a treat. Do I just... Here, that's what we do. Heck yeah, I accepted the friend request. But no, Sour Patch, that's like my whole thing. I love the idea of getting to meet people here. Because like if I just record a video and upload it to like YouTube or something, that's fine. I put the VODs there. People can just watch that. But I really love the idea of like doing a stream where it's people are in chat and whatnot, and it's literally just like a bunch of people hanging out, playing a video game and having fun. Like that just sounds so cool. I used to be big into it, so that's why I was hyped for your stream. Oh, see, I've noticed some other VTubers have been playing it recently. And then also there's a streamer from Japan that I like, and she was playing it recent, or she played two recently. Oh no, oh no. Uh, wow, that didn't happen. I was looking at chat. Um, but so I've seen it's been getting some traction lately, which is like super cool. Um, I think everyone's getting hyped for three, which is cool. I cannot wait for that. Although, like I said when I was playing Little Nightmares 2, I think I'm honestly more hyped for Reanimal next year. Although I saw like one of the new like it was like a 5 second clip of gameplay from 3 on Twitter the other day, and I'll say that looked really cool. That looked much more in line with like 1 and 2. Because one of the things is I feel like we're straying a bit from the originals. Like the new one just has looked like it's going to be a bit different, not always in a bad way. Yeah, the company that made Little Nightmares is sick. Dude, Tarsier Studios is phenomenal. I love them so much. But like 3, it just looked a bit different. So it's like not in a bad way inherently, just not quite like what I had known. But still, obviously, like it was a lot like Little Nightmares, but it was like a new direction a little bit. And so I'm glad to see things that look more familiar. What am I doing here? Do I jump? No. Do I ride this somewhere? Oh wait. Is this it? Oh no. I think I have to die, chat. Oh nope, we saved it. Yeah, me too. I struggle with friendships, but I'm glad to meet new people. I don't know all the VTuber info, but I hope to do all I can. You are chill as heck. Well, thank you. And again, like whenever you get your stuff started, like if you're ever looking for people to collab with or people to like help promote, I don't know how much promoting I could do. We're pretty small here, although we've got a cool follower goal up in the top right. That we are climbing like steadily, so that's really cool. Um, like I'd love to do what I can to help. Uh-oh. Because it is a fun thing. Been enjoying it as a hobby lately. I think especially if it could grow and become more than that someday, that would be really neat. Oh wait, am I supposed to push this off? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I would love that. I just followed my guy. Oh, thank you. It should pop up on screen, or maybe it popped up on screen already. Theoretically, we've got a thing that happens. Is it not? Is it not this? I thought it was definitely this. If it's not that, what is it? I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing. We definitely are supposed to jump on this, I think. But like from there, where do I go? Do I go? Hold on. Is there something up here that I'm not seeing? Oh, my phone. I'm using my phone for a backup chat. Uh, 1 second. Apparently my phone's about to die. I didn't realize it came unplugged. Oh my, oh my. Do you have, what is it? I didn't see it, but does it have a sound? It does. Hold on. I didn't turn that off, did I? Uh, the new follower is on. Here, let me do it. No. Oh, okay. I forgot we've got game capture, so this is safe. It pulled up my browser and I was like, uh-oh. Actually, I don't know how to find it. There's somewhere where we can do a test thing. Uh, I don't know, it should be working. Do you have any VTuber OC lore? See, that's the interesting thing is I've thought about it. Like lore sounds cool. It maybe oh wait, I can climb this. Oh my gosh. I've thought about that before. Maybe I'll like do that at some point. I'd say I don't know. I don't know what I would do for that. Like my one idea was like if I did lore, like me, it would probably just be like a dramatic, like super exciting version of like retelling of like who I actually am and like my real personality and stuff, like made more interesting for lore purposes. Um, like I also like the idea of I think the characters, the idea of like what is it, lore and stuff sounds really neat. Uh, but then I also like love the idea of you know I don't know. Maybe I'll do it at some point. Wait, did we break this? Oh, I remember this. Where you get your model and drama lore. No, we missed it. Ah, ah. Do you have any? Do I have? Oh, like, or are you asking where I got my model and lore? Oh, we're way back here now. Um, again, lore I would have to figure out. I'm not opposed to it. If people want lore, we can come up with it. We can find out who I am. My model, I don't know if I made it would be the right term. Um, I knew what I wanted, like design wise. So I just found a bunch of assets that would like fit the general aesthetic I was going for. Um, and then I pieced them together on some software that you can use to make like 3D models. Uh, and so I just bought a bunch of assets, threw them together, and it was pretty easy, really. I think it cost me like maybe 1,000 yen, which is maybe like $6.66 or something. So it wasn't bad. So yeah, and for like you, if you've said you're an aspiring VTuber, like I say, go for it. Like you can do it affordably. Um, I'll tell you the big thing is you'll find out immediately. Everyone wants to message you on Discord and say, hey, if you pay me $300, I'll make you overlays, or if you want to pay me $100, I'll make you a model, or I'll do art for you. And like everyone wants to get your wallet. It's so it's like if you can find affordable ways to do things, go for it. If you want to support people, I 100% encourage it. Don't get scammed. Support legitimate artists, and that's cool. Is this gonna slowly go? We're good? Okay. But like Etsy's also really cool. Like I found a lot of my like my overlays and stuff I got on Etsy. Shh, don't tell anyone. You were like really cheap. Like I've found enough money to buy them on the floor before. Oh my. I got two messages. Lots of people are delusional about the price of their art. Yeah, they're on one hand you've got like legitimate artists who are trying to make something and it's cool. Like I don't have a problem supporting people. Like people have asked me before, how much can I afford to pay for their art? And I tell them, you know, here's my budget or like my range. But I'll tell them, within that, just be honest and like you assess your art for yourself and tell me how much you feel your talents and time are worth. And as long as as long as you're not like obviously trying to rip me off, I don't mind supporting you. Like that's an awesome thing, and I'd love to help people. You're helping me with, my passion of doing this, and so I'd love to help with what you're doing. So, it should go both ways. But yeah, there are a lot of people that just want your money. I was going to try to figure out how to rig and make overlays myself. Yeah, someone DM me about free art that had said something about money. They randomly DM me and then their art looks like base art. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Um, I say again, you've got me on Discord now. Like if you want, like I could give you recommendations and stuff. I could point you to some of the places I've used because there are a lot of good ones that are affordable. Um, as long as you've got like I say, as long as you've got a computer. If you're getting into VTubing, I assume you've got a computer. Hopefully, probably, maybe you can do it with a phone. I don't know how that works. Um, but like, I love that I can draw fan art of your Sona, and yes, I do. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be yeah, no, that would be cool. I always warn people I'm really broke, so that's the first thing when people message me. I always tell them in case you're trying to sell me something, I'm hopelessly broke and don't have like any money. Um, but like I'd love to give tips and stuff. I don't have a whole lot to offer, but whatever I've learned, I'd love to pass on to help other people. We're all in this together. We're all chasing the same dream, and so that's cool. Oh, whoa, where are these guys? No, I don't think he touched me. Did he touch me? I like drawing fan art of people's characters, so I get out of art block. That's fair. Yeah, inspiration's always cool. I said, oh, what was? Do we always make that noise? Have I never noticed that? That's fun. Um, yeah, I enjoy drawing too. Every once in a while, I'll get into like a drawing kick where I'll do it a whole bunch for maybe a month or so, and sometimes I surprise myself. Like I'm not anything special. I'm not like super crazy at it. But like I was working on a project recently and I had to draw, well, I don't even remember what the project was, but I chose to draw this one character that I really liked in kind of trying to reflect the style of an artist that I like. And I don't know that I quite matched their style. It was obvious that there were like inspirations, but like, oh, it felt so cool. Wait, are we back in here? This looks like the same place, but dark now? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh no, that was enough to kill me? We're supposed to go to the right. I realize what we're supposed to do now. We're supposed to go, because originally that was an electric gate, but now it's not electric. Okay, I know what we're doing. Um, but yeah, I died in darkness. I did. I was going the wrong way. I was gonna loop on accident, but I caught myself. Oh, don't touch him. I will say this stream, yeah, this is already going much better than I think yesterday would have. This is awesome. I guess an emergency worked out well. Not that I should have more emergencies in the future. That's not an idea I'm having. I'd rather we don't. Am I hungry again? No. I thought I was hungry again. I saw her hunch over. Oh, here comes a trash can. Kevin, I'm gonna borrow this from you. Oh, wait. Yeah. Here, let's move. I think these eyes are also like a thing that are coming back in 3. Or at least I think like the big monster baby has eyes like that. His name is Kevin. I love. Kevin is that would be great. Kevin is a friend of mine who watches these streams. I think he's here. Kev, you're probably still here. I would assume. If he's not here, he left. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Is it too late? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Recently, he and I actually played Super Mario 64. Oh, name the I thing Kevin as well for the. Yes, the I thing is officially Kevin. I don't think lore has ever given a name to it, and so I'm sure theorists have never felt the need to, so we're pioneers. Kevin 2, it's Kevin 2. That's awesome. What was I saying? Oh, we got an achievement. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh Kevin 1 and I played multiplayer Super Mario 64 the other day, and that was fun. That was a lot. That was really cool. Uh I never realized how much I didn't like the controls for Mario 64 though. I guess I was blinded by nostalgia. And then the camera was like especially bad. It was terrible. Especially the last little while, like I couldn't see anywhere I was going. Also, just because it's been a bit for anyone that's joined recently, today we're just going through and playing Little Nightmares 1. First of all, I suppose welcome. We were just going through playing the original game. Because last month we played 2, because it's the first chronologically of the main games. So this month, which is today and maybe another day, we'll be playing through 1, because our hope is to build up and raise hype for the third game, which is coming out next month. And so 3 months in a row we'll have some Little Nightmare stuff. So it's going really well. This is the second attempt of the stream, but today's is actually going great. So next month I know, right? It's crazy. We are so close. Also, here's my speedrun strat that I still remember. Obviously, you're supposed to push this over here, pull that lever, the thing drops down, and you go up. Here's what I like to do. Can I still pull this off? I used to be able to get this like every time. I probably can't. Not at my first try, at least. Oh, first try. Look at that. That's a speedrun thing right there. I don't know how much time it saves, but that is a speedrun strat. Just look at that man up there. Isn't that a nice looking fella? Boy, it would be nice to meet him and hang out. Like, he's probably a really cool dude. Uh, where do we put this? Do we just squeeze through here? Yep, that seems to be it. She probably pushes it better without the key. Uh, do we throw the key up there? Yeah. I love Mario 64. I watched my friend play a modded version where it was aimless castle of paintings, and I had random rooms. I forgot what it was called, but it was fun. That sounds almost like a randomizer. I wonder. That would be cool. A Super Mario 64 randomizer where like the rooms and like all the levels and stuff are randomized. That would be cool. Kev, if you are still here, I know you know all about that mod stuff. If that's a thing, we should do that. Kevin was telling me if there's a mod apparently that adds or someone mentioned there's a mod that adds a double barrel shotgun. And I was told to try that. Write that down. Yeah, that would be super cool. There was also a mod that adds like the Super Mario Odyssey controls, which we tried that briefly after the stream ended, just because he wanted to show me how it worked. That was amazing. I loved that. Um, Way better than the base controls. Although, and that game's 26, 27 years old, something like that. And so I shouldn't expect it to hold up to like Mario Odyssey standards. We're spoiled these days. Games are phenomenally good, especially Nintendo always has really good controls. This button, right? Yeah, we're doing all right. I'm so glad our speedrun strategy worked. I figured that would take at least like 2 or 3 tries. That was cool. Are we about to, where are we going now? I want to say we should be meeting a new friend soon. I think. I think we're getting close to encountering a new dude. Oh wait, is this, oh, I know where this is. Okay. Oh no, yeah, I was literally just about to say we're about to get hungry again. Then I stopped myself. I didn't want to, I didn't want to spoil that. But yeah, now everyone knows we're hungry again. Oh, I should introduce myself. Sorry for taking a lot, lol. My online name is Jack. Totally not because I like the mascot. And I'm a girl artist. Heck yeah. Well, I'm Mitsuha. If it wasn't obvious, but it is nice to meet you. Wait, are we can't light this? Okay, we can. As I say, we better be able to. Hunger shouldn't stop that. But again, it's always nice to meet cool new people. I had another idea. Well, no, I didn't have this idea. Um, well, Hedgehound had mentioned the idea of, or he had said he was looking before because one of my other streams something came up and I had because the game wasn't working and so I had to delay it. And he said the first thing he did was he looked to see if I had a Discord where there might be like notifications. And I told him that would be like a really cool idea. I just think making a Discord too soon when we don't have like a community to fill it with would be maybe interesting perhaps, but like maybe not the best idea yet. But I think today I had an idea. If we hit 50 followers, or when we hit 50 followers, I think I'll make a server. Oh no, guys. It was the cops. They got us. They heard about that thing I did. Yikes. Someone in chat told them is what that means. You guys shouldn't have done that. Look, that could be me next. Oh, there he goes. Bye, bud. Okay, so I think once we hit 50, I'll make a server, and that'll be cool. I think that, again, with like my big focus being on like community and hanging out with people, I think Discord would be a great way for that. I also just think making a fairly empty server, maybe that's a good idea. I don't know. I think it would be better if we waited. But 50, that'll be a cool way to celebrate too. That'll give us our next goal after we hit 25. 25 gets us to affiliate. That's exciting. Then wait, were we there earlier? Oh, I think we were. I never noticed these were connected. That's so cool. But then yeah, after we hit 25 and get to the affiliate, where we can get affiliate at least, I think that would be really cool to have that as like the next goal where, hey, if we hit 50, we've got a server. Do you know, fun fact, the janitor's name in Little Nightmares is Roger. Yes, it is. And his face is actually a mask, which was made by the doctor in Little Nightmares 2. If you look in the doctor's office, you can actually see Roger's face hanging on the wall, which is also interesting. I won't say much more until it's out of the realms of spoilers. But that's not a spoiler. That's a name, which is cool. But yeah, when I first got into this game, I got like really into it. So if you find something I don't know, I would be like really impressed, but also really excited. I'd love to hear something new. He's my favorite character because he doesn't actually try to kill you. He doesn't. Oh, oh, we died. Wait, but did we get the? Oh no, oh no, we broke her. Did we get the checkpoint? Oh, it looked like it tried saving there. Man, I'm right here. I was driving. I'll look into a randomizer. I'm not dyslexic or anything, but I'll be honest. I read that as bulldozer at first. I think it's because the first three letters I saw were Z-E-R. But if you want to look into a bulldozer, maybe that's a cool stream. I don't know what we do with a bulldozer. Just grab it. Yeah, yeah, he does. I've heard that theory before that Roger's a good guy. Because he doesn't ever kill you. He'll just like take you and he'll either pet you or like he'll put you in the DLC he'll take you back to like the nursery where the kids are supposed to be sleeping, or he'll take you over to the table to wrap you in stuff. Ultimately, when you're wrapped in the stuff, you're sent off to the chefs where they kill you. Um, and who knows what they do? We won't say yet. Um, whoa, we have to swing. That's right. That's right. Um, but I heard someone suggest to you he might have no idea what they're doing. You, for all he knows, he's just taking care of these kids while they're in his custody. And so, yeah, Roger might totally be a good guy. Bulldoze Roger, and I feel so bad for him. Oh my god. He thinks you're a dead rat. You're dead or a rat. He's so blind he only sends you to them. Right? Yeah, that's the thing too. He can't see. So how much do we really expect from him? Is there anything I'm missing in this room? Oh wait, we go up, don't we? Okay, as I say, that door didn't look like it could be pushed open. Can we light this? Yeah, okay. That must count as like one of the lantern things. I wonder. Is there anything in the bathtub? No. There's a gallows. That's fun. Or not a gallows. A guillotine. A different G word that also executes people. And he keeps dolls or something. Maybe he makes them clothes and toys for the kids. Oh, he watches them, so he does a lot and mistreated. Right. Yeah, he does. He does make the toys and stuff for the kids. He does take good care of them. We'll see that in a little bit. Like, look what he's doing. He's wrapping up dead stuff, and if it's dead, you can't really do anything with it anymore. So of course you got to ship it off and send it to where the dead stuff goes. Oh, this guy. Look at him. He's coming. Is he gonna go in here? We hope not. Chat, we hope not. Oh, I know where we're going. The shoes tell me everything I need to know. I forgot about this place. And this place that we're about to go to actually unsettles a lot of people. Oh, wait, are there any secrets in here? Hold on. I feel like there might be secrets. I'm gonna run. If we're gonna die, that's fine. But I want to check this room for secrets before we... See, look, he's not killing us either. I don't want to go down yet, though. I want to make sure there's nothing we're missing here. The chefs are gross. I'm not going to spoil anything for the one person in chat. Yeah, the chefs are... Yeah, I'm thinking of... Yeah, they're very close to each other. They're very... They get along really well. They do everything together. Everything. We'll see. Interesting guys. He makes some weird noises, though. Yeah, I can't really... He doesn't know better. He doesn't know he sounds weird. Are there any secrets here? My guess would be like maybe a gnome thing. Is there a gnome thing or like a lantern? There might not be. I don't think there is. But I don't think I've ever gotten them all either. Grandpa Shoeman. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know where this is going. Um, I was gonna say fun fact. It's not a fun fact at all. It's really a depressing fact. But once we're in there, I can explain, what that area is based on. So there's like a visual. It makes sense. No, it's not a fun fact at all, but it is a fact that is true. Also remember, Little Nightmares 2 made us fear the vents. But again, in this game, vents were always safe. You're never in danger in a vent, so it's always a good place to be. That's why it was such a big deal when the teacher followed us in there with her head. Alright. Oh, here we go. Yeah, fun! Look at this crazy room. Shoes everywhere. Yeah, the not fun fact is this is actually inspired by Auschwitz and other concentration camps of World War II, where usually outside of the camps they would like pile up often shoes and other clothing items, but a lot of times shoes of the victims, and I think they would burn them or something. But if you go to like some of the World War II museums, you can even see like they'll still have like piles of some of the shoes that survived and were collected. It's a crazy thing to see, though. So yeah, this is a reference to that of all things. Also, like, look at all these shoes. Like, those shoes belonged to people. That's a lot of people that no longer are. I only knew that people think Grandpa is in there. Oh yeah, because the granny in the DLC, which will make no sense if you don't know the DLC, but that's okay. Maybe we'll play the DLC at some point. But the granny, one of the characters in there, is in water and will like pull you under the water, and so it is like a similar mechanic. This was like a little teaser of that. Can we go in here? Can I go in there? No, I don't think I can. Oh wait, this is where we were, where that cage, we got trapped in that cage. And now our dude is back. Look at him. Good old Roger. Uh-oh. I wonder if this is, in fact, his neighborhood. I don't want to be his neighbor, chat. I'm sorry. Well, maybe he's nice. Again, maybe we've misunderstood him. You might actually teach me info about Little Nightmares I didn't know. Ah! Oh gosh, that's like a challenge. Now I'm like wanting to think of it. And I've been there since the beginning. That would be cool. I wonder if I know anything weird. Oh wait, I can't say that. That would be a big spoiler. I don't know. Maybe. I'm so excited for 3 though. And Reanimal. And again, Reanimal I think I'm more excited for. But it's interesting. The devs have like literally said themselves, it's not a Little Nightmares game. We're really tired of people saying that. I know that Our long arm boy used to have many spider arms. Where was that? What? That sounds crazy. I haven't heard that one. That sounds cool. If this is the new thing you teach me, well done. In a kid drawing. Oh, I haven't seen that. That's so cool. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. It's canon. That's so cool. But yeah, the devs, they kept saying, they didn't want people to keep comparing it to Little Nightmares in one of the kids' rooms. I believe that. That's cool. Uh, like I get you want to distance yourself from it. Well, and plus legally it can't be a Little Nightmares game. Like, oh wait. We push this, right? Yeah. Like it can't be a Little Nightmares game. They don't own the rights to it, and so legally, especially, they have to be careful. Like, look at these games, and then look at Reanimal if you haven't. It tell me that's not a Little Nightmares game. It might not follow the same characters. Six is the main character of Little Nightmares, which is why if she's not in three, I'm gonna be upset and disappointed. But um, I 100% still would say, at least in my head canon, maybe it's like the same universe before Bandai took some of their creative liberties with what the universe is and isn't. Um, maybe it still exists in like the original version of what Tarsier intended for this universe to be. In my mind, that's what we've got. Also, here are those dolls you were talking about. Yeah, I think Reanimal looks so cool. I haven't pre-ordered that yet. Where do we go up? We go up somewhere. Oh wait, we have to grab the monkey. Basically, whenever you're in that one big kid section, I don't know if it's with a little boy or whatever, with six, but whenever you're in the kids' room area, one of the rooms has a bed with black goop on it, and a drawing on the wall of Roger with like 8 arms, and we can assume that they got cut off over time. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, here's where we go. Okay, here. I think what we do is we take or can we go? We can't go back up, which means we don't need the monkey. Okay. Um, he's just gonna mess around with stuff. Don't come after us. Here, we're gonna sneak over here, grab the monkey. I hope I'm not missing any secrets over there. When he goes in there, yeah, go check that out. There's something happening over there. What? It's so weird. I don't know what happened. Ah! No, you're not supposed to hear me. How do you know where I am up there? What? He's blind. He's not as blind as we thought. That's crazy. He wasn't supposed to hear me. By the way, if you ever need thumbnail art, I would love to draw you some. Ooh, you like read my thoughts. I mean, like I've wanted like not like from anyone specific, but like that's one of my thoughts I've had before. Is like I look at like some of the bigger VTubers on YouTube, and they've all got like hand drawn art for like a lot of their thumbnails. It's like I've always thought that sounds like a super cool idea, but my thing is that who would I even go to for that? Um, I'd either have to know someone that's wanting to help, or I'd have to like pay an artist that I don't have money for. And so I was like, I'm at an impasse, and that's all right. And so I'm happy with some of um my thumbnails. I've followed formats that I've seen on other thumbnails where it's like a big picture of me in the right, with the game in the background, the title, and then like in the bottom left, I've got like some kind of text relating to what the video is. I'd love to work with you with that. Oh my gosh, well thank you. That sounds like an awesome thing I would love to do. My other thing is, like whenever I work with people, not that it's happened often. Again, we're new to this, uh, but I do have a Twitter account that is interesting. That's where I post like a lot of the notifications for now while we don't have a in there. Oh wait, he can't reach, he can't stretch. Um, but like I love the idea of shouting people out on there. So like actually there's a Minecraft SMP that I'm going to be a part of starting this Sunday, and a good friend of mine made an amazing skin for me. How is he here? Teleportation? I have no idea. Oh, there's a door maybe? No. Oh yeah, that's a door. But my friend made an amazing skin, and so I want, at some point, I think tomorrow or today, well, not probably not today, but tomorrow before the stream starts at some point, which is on Sunday, I want to like post something there, shouting him out and thanking him. And then I've also got someone's doing like banner art, that's someone that I commissioned that I worked with or that I'm working with. But she's also really cool, and so when that's done, I also want to like post that there and like give her a shout and say, hey, look, this person made this. It's an awesome thing. You would just thank him. Oh, don't touch me. He touched me. Oh, other than joining an SMP, I love Minecraft, and my old one died because of the mods bullying the owner. Um, on the same server that you found me on, there was someone that put out a request. They were assembling a team to do like an SMP for a couple months with some other VTubers there. And I happened to reach out and ask if they were still looking for people, and they were, and so I got in, and so we're doing like a cool episode 0 type thing on Saturday. I don't even know. I don't know if we're streaming it or if we're just hanging out. We're gonna hang out and you'll get to know everyone. And then Sunday we'll be going live with that. That'll be really cool. Like I'm totally open to doing more in the future as well. I think collabs, I think for obvious reasons, with things I've said already, sound like an amazing idea to me. I love the idea of working with other people. So that's definitely something we can expect to see more of going forward. So I don't know how long this SMP will go for, but you can expect more. Ooh, can you ask if they're still looking for people, as I'm very active and love to draw people's OCs? Yes, I will ask them. Um, I I'll preface it. It's not mine, so I can't guarantee anything, but I will definitely reach out to them on your behalf. I would hope for a yes. That would be really cool. Um, I know they were saying they were a bit full, but if we can squeeze anything, I'd love to see it done. That'd be cool. Hey, thank you, and yeah, I appreciate. Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna make that. I don't know why I went for that. Oh, now we're gonna start a fire with our lighter. There goes the ship. Hmm. A library would not be the place to drop a lighter. Whoops. Also, I've decided when we're gonna try the peanut butter drink. Wait. Is there something over here if I climb these? Is there a secret? This just looks like a really inconspicuous place. No, I can't go up there. Okay. Wait, is there something under here? Because that gnome ran out from under... Where are they going? He's going somewhere. That makes me think there's gnome stuff here. Where's the gnome stuff? No, Sig, they fell and could not get it. No. I'm back fully now on my PC. Hey, welcome back. What am I looking for? I think there would be a gnome thing here, right? Because that gnome ran somewhere. Um, there's something up here. I guess the other thing is we can go chase crazy secrets like this, because otherwise this game is so short. And if there's nothing here, oh well. No, there's nothing here. Is this gonna kill me? Okay, no. I thought it did. Oh yeah. Hi, Revenge, I'm Kevin. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. I was confused. Whoa. My joystick on my controller just clicked. I don't know why. No one up here? No. We'll wait for the piano to come back. We can make this, right? I'm not too soon? Here we go. Oh! There's some cool lore here. Oh! I think I can maybe teach you. I didn't know this until recently. Because we didn't know this for a long time. This was a mystery. So like, I think this was like a rather recent discovery, like within the past year or so. In a minute, there's some cool lore stuff I can point out. Yeah, lore slash connections to like real world things and sources for in-game stuff. So it is really cool. Um, yeah, this part's fun. Not that there's like a boring part in this game though, I guess. I think I do love all of it. Like I said, it's my second favorite game of all time, so I suppose I'm probably a bit fond. Uh, Here, let's stand up. Light this. Hey, there we go. So I played the city one with Mr. Hunter. I hated him. Yes. Yeah, Little Nightmares 2 is so much fun. Get off the monkey, he's gonna grab me. Whew. Okay. What we can do is, hey, Roger, check this out. Oh no, that didn't go far. That didn't go far. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my. Oh no. Will he come in here yet? I don't think he'll come in here until we turn the TV on, right? We're fine? I pray we're fine. I really hope we are fine. 'Cause I have not turned the TV on yet. But here's the lore, the fun stuff. If we can get what I want. Uh-oh, did I just... What's that? Hey! This is exactly what I wanted. So this song, for a long time, was a mystery, and people wondered in the community what it meant, what it was saying. I think fans, we've nicknamed it the Veronica song. Um, See right there, if we came up with it, there's like lyrics that people thought they came up with. But it turns out this is an old nursery rhyme from some like post-World War One or two European country that I can't remember. Um, but it's a legitimate song, just edited to all heck. Oh, the wrong button. And so that's where that actually comes from. And the other thing is, this was a fairly new one for me that I didn't realize until my last playthrough. But in Little Nightmares 2, the bullies in the school can actually sing that song. Um, it also, I think it can show up on the if you when you're in the one section where you're in like the really tall building with the elevator. There's like TV music and sounds playing in the background. Um, I think you can hear it on there too. I want to say, what's the meaning? So cool. I can't remember. Like, I think it was like one of the like bigger Little Nightmares YouTubers uh mentioned it, or I heard maybe a couple mentioned it, but I heard someone mention it. I can't remember who it was. But no, I heard that. I was like, oh, we actually figured this song out. So I know that was like a big mystery for a long time. No one knew what it was. I think it's also just really interesting because it's got like a real live action person in it, which is always interesting in animated things, seeing live action people. Are there any secrets? We're supposed to pull that. I know that much. Are there any secrets? If there aren't, we can just pull that, and that's fine. Yeah, I can't remember what the meaning is. Now I wish I knew. See, I could have taught you. It wasn't anything crazy. I think it was just like, maybe it was French? I don't know. I think it was just like a regular song. I can't remember why, if they mentioned why they chose it. Oh, no, 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 don't go back, don't go back. It was pretty neat, I thought. If that piano wasn't there, that would suck. And yeah, I loved when there wasn't much lore on the games to the podcast. So I remember when we came up with random stuff. I'll say, here's my, is it a hot take? Maybe the community stands with me. I don't know. I don't know what other people's thoughts are, but I'd say the podcast is cool. All right, I'll admit it's neat. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm sorry, that might get me killed by certain people. I'm not a fan with the podcast and the things that it does to the lore. For one thing, yeah, I didn't like it either. See, for one thing, we all knew from game one, with the name, you wake up every time you die. We pretty much figured out. All right, this is probably a dream world, and this is like a nightmare or something. I mean, it's literally the name. But the podcast went and confirmed that, and so I don't like that. I like that maybe it was a possibility that it was a dream world, but we never really knew. We could speculate, but nothing was certain. And so then back then it was like, well, what happened to this world on the chance that it is a real place? What happened to it? Why are the children so small? Why are the adults so big and strange looking? Why is everything so evil and dangerous? Why is this place so, in ruins? And like, what's going on? What is this world? Well, now that it's a dream world, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. It's the Pale City. It's all run down and like abandoned and broken, and everyone's dead. It's like, well, what happened there? Was it the result of a war? What changed these people? Well, it's a dream world. It could have always been like that. It doesn't need an explanation now, which I hate. Oh no, I didn't know we were getting chased. I know where we are. I hate that it said stuff and had a weird relationship with the guy and kid in the podcast. From what? Yeah, that was a thing. I love the world so much. Yeah, and oh, that's the other thing. So like, Um, Confirming that it was a dream world, that upset me. That was strike. I don't want to say strike one. I'm still gonna love this game forever. I'll play every game they ever make. Um, and I'll be a huge fan. Um, the other thing is in Little Nightmares 3, now we've got like there's the story is it the third game or is it in the comics or something? There's something to do with the lore where there's like a detective from the real world. Or well, first before even that in the podcast, the doctor is trying to get into the nowhere, which is this world, and he's trying to you know take advantage of it and use it for power, which is like so dumb. That's like not at all the kind of story we had going before. Um, but then like in the third game, we're dead. In the third game, there's going to be the third game or something coming up. There's going to be a detective from the real world who's trying to find out how to access this nightmare world to save kids from it and bring them back to the real world. And it's like I also would say I think that's dumb because that just doesn't fit the type of. And maybe that's just me. Like that's just my personal opinion. If you love it, go for it. That's so cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Um, but like in my opinion, I don't think that fits the kind of story or lore we had established before. I think it's just so different. It just feels like a completely different direction, which makes sense. A lot of that stuff came after Tarsier left, so those might all be Bandai things. Um, but like I don't like how oh no, guys, his arms are cut off. I wasn't expecting that. What? Sorry, Patch, I'm sorry for what we did to your friend. I know you guys were close. His arm, yeah, I'm sorry. Uh, but yeah, so I'm not like thrilled with where we are with lore, which is like one of the reasons I'm skeptical with Little Nightmares 3 and super excited for Reanimal. But I'm hopeful. Little Nightmares 3 will be good, I hope. Also, speaking of hoping things are good, this is my like exciting moment. We've got a triumphant victory right here, and so I think it's time we drink the drink that we're gonna try the peanut butter drink, chat. It's kind of cold still. It's cool. It's like a blank silver can, but with like the label's like a sticker that wraps all around it. I'm gonna take a picture of this real quickly. There. All right. If I die, someone call an ambulance. I wish they didn't get rid of the bellhop, and I hate the name, the nowhere, and it makes no sense, and it's so upsetting and weird. I know. I will say, if you'd believe it, I've been somewhere similar. Kind of in dreams, like before Little Nightmares existed. That's a story for another time, maybe, or maybe it's a story for this stream. It smells peanut buttery. All right, chat. Three, two, one. Vampire. Oh. Whoa. Oh my. Oh, that's weird. No, I'm washing that down with something else. Ew. Oh, I can taste the peanut butter. That part's good. I don't like everything else I taste. Oh, my head hurts. Was I that disgusted? Wow. That's crazy. Um, wow. Wow. Yeah, that was an experience. It almost tasted like it was trying to be beer, which I hate beer. Hey, it's non-alcoholic, so that's good. I wouldn't have tried it otherwise. Um, wow. Ugh. Oof, not a fan. I've got to finish that later. It's the terrible part. I hate the idea of wasting it. Was it chewy? No, no. The texture here. Well, no, I don't. Part of me wants to like drink a little bit more so I can like tell you what it was like. But oh yeah, my head actually hurts now. That was. I think maybe it was that gross. You need the dream story. Okay, so it's stories from a period of time. It was a crazy time in life already. But every once in a while, I would have these. I don't know. It wasn't a reoccurring dream because each one was different, but they all seemed to take place in what I would say is, I imagine, the same place. Again, this is before Little Nightmares existed. Um, oh, we have to grab one of the. Did we grab this one? Okay, we can. Um, but they would all take place in locations that I was really familiar with, like around where I lived and stuff. Um, but the first thing I would notice is like, well, first the world was like a bit run. It was pretty like run down, almost like the whole world. Look up there. There's a guy. Like the whole world had been just abandoned and left to go, and it was like super empty and like just void of anything. Like you could tell like something was once a civilization here, but like everything was just abandoned. Like not like super badly abandoned, but like I don't know. Yeah, like the whole time I was there in these dreams, I would just like wander around aimlessly, and the whole time I was filled with like the most intense, horrific feeling of just pure terror and dread. Like, I'm not supposed to be here. I need to leave. This is bad. I can't stay here another second. Something's gonna happen. I'm not supposed. This isn't supposed to be. Like, it was so intense and bad. And so a lot of times I would just find. Oh, we're hungry again, by the way. Uh, and so a lot of times I would just wander around aimlessly. Like, I knew where I was, but at the same time it felt like I was hopelessly lost, and like I there was just no hope of this ever ending. Like, it was miserable beyond belief. Um, and there were also, it's bad, it's evil. I was calling you, but you did not go. Yeah. Well, and every once in a while, okay, there were like, the other thing is there were like no people in these dreams ever. Oh, we're hungry. What are we gonna? No. Wow, that's crazy, guys. Uh-oh. 6. You're not supposed to eat that. Silly kid. Kids will be kids. Yum. But yeah, that's crazy. Our hunger's getting really bad if we're eating rats. Uh, it reminds me of the time they locked me in a rubber room with rats. The rats make me crazy. Crazy. Anyway, so I would always wonder, and again, there were like almost, no, don't, I won't. Um, but there were almost never any people. Like, it was just so empty. Um, but then whenever there were people, they never felt right. Like, they wouldn't do anything weird particularly, but they just like, it felt like I wasn't supposed to go anywhere near them. Something just felt like really bad and off. Yeah, uncanny. Like, it's like something was trying to be a person, but deep down I knew it wasn't a person. Like, it was, I can't describe it. But I remember one time I was walking and it was near a place that I knew from near my home. Um, I walked for what had to be a little over a kilometer and a half, maybe. It was a decent walk. Uh, Eventually, there was like smoke or something in the distance. Oh, I've got to push this. Yeah, fun fact, that instinct is driving in our subconscious brains. Yeah, yeah, that's a fun one. Um, but yeah, so I saw smoke after a lot of walking, and as I came up on it, I know there was like a neighborhood on my left. Oh wait, there's a secret over here. And every single house in this neighborhood was, oh, was that where we were supposed to go? Oh no, I was trying to go for a secret. Oh wait, this is the secret. Oh, thank goodness. Um, every single house in this neighborhood was on fire, like engulfed in flames, burning. And I was like, oh, first I was like, oh, that's like really bad. What happened here? But then I noticed this world that usually doesn't have any people. There were people here. There were people living in these houses. The people in these houses seemed to have no idea that anything was wrong. Like, there was one man sitting on his couch staring at a TV that was on fire. There was one woman standing in a kitchen staring at an empty cabinet, and she was burning, and she just had no idea. One guy was laying in a bed that was on fire. They're just going about their stuff, and it was like, what? These people like had no idea their houses were on fire or that anything was wrong. This was just normal, and they didn't mind. Um, I guess apparently this was like the most terrifying thing that I ever gone through. Like, I wanted to not be alive. It was horrifically bad. Um, but it was, what got worse was when suddenly one of them turned their heads, and I picked up on the fact that he noticed me, and he got up from his chair, um, started walking through his burning house, and I knew that he was gonna approach me. I was like, oh, this is really bad. And before I knew it, I realized they all noticed me now. They were all slowly, getting up, leaving their houses, and making their way towards me. And I was like, this is really bad. So I started walking away because they weren't super fast. I could just walk. But then I noticed they were picking up speed a little bit, and they never ran. Um, but like, they were picking up speed, and they were all coming toward me. All these people from this terrible place that shouldn't have been. Um, and I remember I just kept walking and walking until eventually I found myself in some. Oh wait, there's a key somewhere that we need, right? Till eventually I found myself in like some big grassy field after running for what seems like forever. And I was just there in this grassy field for a while until I eventually woke up. That's scary. Yeah. And so like I had several dreams that took place in that world. That one with the burning neighborhood was the worst one, but I had a considerable amount of dreams that took place in what seemed to be this same world. Like, that's why it felt like I was going back to the same place over and over again. Because even though everything was different, they all felt so similar and looked similar. And so I started referring to that place as the empty Earth because it was like the Earth, it was like the world, but empty and like different. Where are we supposed to go? Where's the key we need? Oh, wait, we're supposed to climb something, right? Yeah, we're supposed to climb something in there, I think. Um, and so when it was revealed that Little Nightmares was this nightmare world that people could go to, and um, all these things that happened, I was like, that sounds a lot like this thing I went through, which is like weird. This shouldn't be a relatable game, but like I went to a crazy place in my nightmares that was similar in a lot of ways. So I was like, wow. I think obviously I don't think that my nightmares were real or oh, is that where we climb? Yeah. Um, I don't think they were real. I don't think I was like physically there. I don't think I was at risk of getting trapped and grabbed by people with long arms or doctors that walk on ceilings. Like it was crazy, and I was like, oh, okay. Little Nightmares kind of lines up with that. And maybe that's like one of the reasons that I love the game so much is like I've got like a weird bond with it because it's like I went through it, I guess, in some weird way. Let's really freak him out. Hey, what's this? Oh, that didn't go as far as I wanted it to. I like the Doctor. He's horrible but very unique. Yeah, yeah, he was really cool. Um, and then I love the whole. It's not a fight, but like the way you do away with him at the end with uh the incinerator, and then Six is just sitting there warming her hands on it. Wait, is there anything that we need to light? No, no secrets. And then she just sits there and warms her hands over his body. Oh, that's gross. That's what I want my chef to be doing. Anything in here? No. Yeah. Look. Oh, yeah. I mentioned earlier, um, that the chefs do everything together. Chad, are we this close? Is this us? Is this goals? I tell people that's a co-op po-op. Don't do it. Aren't they brothers? Yeah, they're brothers. That's like a normal thing to do with your brother, I think. Not. Oh, wait, we can. I never noticed that. There's a candle up here. We can light this. He deserves it for doing tests on people. Yeah, I tell you, fire is the most painful thing imaginable. I tell people that's the worst way to go. You don't want it, but like, yeah, you know, if you could earn it, maybe his actions would be good enough. Crazy insane. Yeah, it is. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, with my bros. Nah. Their house is nice. Yeah, it is. It's weird. This is like all inside of the maw, um, which in itself is interesting. Like this is all inside of a bigger thing that we'll come to understand later. Oh wait, I was just gonna wait there, but no, he's not blind, so that won't work. Yo, Kevin, way to join us. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Ladies, Kevin's not that bad. There's something we need up here. Do we hit? I think we grabbed the light. We grab onto the hanging light, right? I don't remember why. Are we not supposed to go up there? What do we need up there? I'm not crazy, right? There's something. Harry and Jerry, totally real names, not made up. I love it. Am I crazy? Aren't we supposed to grab that light and like do something with it? You just need the key. I don't. Okay. What's the whole point of that being climbable? That's gonna. We're not missing anything? Alright. We'll trust you. If you don't know, I don't know. It's like the alcohol thing from earlier. I don't know what I'm missing out on, and that's fine. I don't remember. Yeah, it won't kill us. It's not like Little Nightmares 2 where there's like a considerably different ending depending on how much you complete. I think the main thing that comes up at the ending is how many gnomes you hugged. Wait, there's a secret or there's a... Oh no. There's a secret or there's a thing with the ending? Oh no. The thing I know about the secret with the end or the ending is if you hug enough gnomes, there's a thing. I can still taste peanut butter. I'm glad that's the flavor that stuck around. I don't mind the taste of peanut butter. That's pretty cool. If the other flavor had stuck around, that would have been a problem. I didn't know there was a gnome hug thing. But the shadow. The shadow. From when you say the shadow, are you talking about like the statues we've been breaking? I know there's the his shadow is a ah I might know what you're talking about. Yeah, with the I can't say what the gnome thing is. It's nothing crazy. It's not like a huge thing. Yeah, in the boiler room, there is that. That's really cool. That's called, well, I won't say. Um, if we get to the, if we do the DLC, which we probably might, um, that would be a cool reveal. Also, why don't we just like take some of this with us? We've got pockets on this coat for sure. I have this coat. There are pockets on it. Um, take some of that meat. We're gonna get hungry later. Nah, fresh meat. All right, fine. That's fair. All right, it's meat making time. Wait, how do we get up there? Do we climb that? Right? No. No. Oh, no, 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 oh no. We get in here somewhere or somehow. I think we have to grab this and open it, right? Is that not it? Or wait, oh wait, maybe oh wait, first we can, this drops meat that's in there. Okay. This starts, it's not going to do much. I think it gives us like, what, one sausage? Yeah. Can I swing with this? No. A little bit. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do though. I think I'm supposed to get in that. How long are you going to play for? Are you going to completely do the game in one run? I'm going to do the main game in one run. We climb here? Because the main game, again, I used to be able to beat it in like less than an hour. And so I'm not like trying to speed run like I used to. Um, just because I don't want to fly through the whole game too quickly. Um, but I'm also not trying to like slow things down as much as possible. So we're just kind of going for like an intermediary, like not super long, not super short. Wait, can we just, oh, I thought that was like a thing we were supposed to pull down. It's already down, or it's up. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna beat the main game in one go. And then like maybe next week or at some point before October, maybe we'll come back and do the DLC. Need meat for real? Yes, we do. Ew, did it just throb? Ew, it throbs. What? Look at this. Ew. What? Why does it, or it like jiggles? That's probably the word. Ah, that's, I never noticed it jiggles before, chat. Uh, what a nice detail. I'm glad they included that. I could have done without it. Uh, see, I wasn't gonna point that out. I just thought maybe it was like a cool Minecraft reference. Me nether. The nether did us wrong last time we played. I did a no mining challenge on Minecraft recently, and we kind of got screwed over by the nether. That's why we didn't come back to that. I'm thinking my next one I'll do is I might do a no jumping challenge, which can be done, I promise. That's actually like way easier though. So I almost wonder if it's not enough of a challenge. It would be interesting though. Epic. Yeah. Oh, surely not Danny. Welcome. I talked about you earlier. Not by name, but I talked about you. I could talk about you by name. Um, perhaps this epic fella might be the dude who created my exclusive skin for the Minecraft SMP, for which I am incredibly grateful. I was talking about maybe like giving you a shout out on Twitter of some sort, like you'll post in the pictures of it there and say, well, but then also if I post pictures there, it probably increases the odds of people like using the skin. Not like in a selfish way. I'd rather not people use my skin. Maybe that's mean. Maybe I should let people play as me. But my thought was maybe I'd say, hey, I'd like to say, hey, a friend of mine made an amazing skin that I'll be using in the SMP and any upcoming Minecraft things. Uh, plug you if you want plugged. Leave you anonymous if you want to be anonymous. But I like the idea of getting you, especially you, when people are like doing cool things like that. I think People deserve credit if they want it. I know some people want to stay anonymous. I'm kind of like that sometimes. Uh, but if people are doing cool things, I'd like to shout them out and give credit if they enjoy it. Skin is published publicly, so maybe someone out there would probably use it. That's funny. I don't know how I would ever come across someone using it. I don't know like what kind of circumstance that would be. But the idea of someone playing Minecraft as me is hilarious. Oh wait. We can grab this. We can reach that, right? Yeah. Oh, but now we have to Six needs this. The cheese? Yeah. Actually, fun fact, Surely Not Danny loves Six. She's like his favorite character. Balanced diet. It is. I hate. Whoa, mods, get this guy. Wow. Six is fantastic. Literally my favorite video game character of all time. That take is so hot. Surely Not Danny that I think I can't go near it because like I might combust. That's like such a hot take. The Switch, right? And not the Nintendo one either. That's crazy. No, Six is phenomenal. Like, the only reason people get mad at her is because what she did to Mono. Alright, sure. Right, he heard me. Yo, I know what she did to Mono. But do you know what Mono did to her? Play Little Nightmares. What is it? I play Little Nightmares 1 just to repeatedly terminate her. Wow. Sorry for disappearing. I actually have a date I've been getting ready for. Ooh! And I gotta go to it now. You said you're streaming this weekend? That's so cool. Heck yeah, dude. I hope your date goes amazingly. Yes. Tomorrow I might not be. Um, but tomorrow's iffy. But then Saturday night, I think I should be. I don't know what I'll play. If anyone has any recommendations, yeah, the chef's theme is great. If anyone has recommendations for like games they think would be cool to see, I'd definitely be open to recommendations. Oh no. This boomer. Did we make it? We're not in the hole. I'd be open to recommendations. But yeah, I hope your date goes well. This Saturday, let's say ideally we could shoot for 9 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. CST, 10 a.m. JST. That would be Sunday. But those are all the same time. If you're open to trying Banjo again, but if not, I understand. I would love to try Banjo. I just don't know why it wasn't working. Not many people play Outlast Trials, and I think it's a neat, scary game. That sounds. I don't think I've heard of that. Ultra Kill. Oh, that is an idea. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going about this wrong. No, I'm going about this wrong. I second Ultra Kill. Oh, okay. Okay, I'd say message me that on Discord so I don't forget the name and I'll look it up. Okay, Ultra Kill's sounding promising. We can do that too. Okay, see ya, Hedgehog. Again, hopefully everything goes awesome. I'll see you Saturday. Oh, no, 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 don't go over there. Chottomate. We're gonna go under here. But no, I love horror games. I guess the other big thing is how much is it? I know Ultra Kill's also not free. Um, but I don't think it's like super expensive. How do I sneak past? Oh wait, do I go behind him? That seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna like accidentally touch him. Oh no. Oh wait, I can go under the table, which is probably what it would want me to do. But now he's there. Oh gosh. You play as a GoPro that descends into hell for fuel and stuff. Okay, so he saw us there, like tacos. Really? Is that what it is? You're going to hell to get tacos. There's a city in Michigan called Hell, Michigan. Uh, so you could literally, I think it would be a hilarious idea to just like travel there someday, buy the most random stuff. Because then you could say, oh, I've been to Hell and back, and it's a city in Michigan. Or you could say, oh, I went there to get whatever. Yeah, I sent it to you, but if it's too much, I can gift it to you. Or I couldn't ask you to do that. I'd feel bad. I appreciate it. I would feel really guilty. But if it's, yeah, a horror game, I would love to play that sometime. I think those are fun for streams too, because streams are also great with reactions and stuff. So if it can make me jump, I'm all for it. Oh no. Now he's back here. I mean, my computer can't handle the game. I didn't. How does he keep? What am I supposed to do so that he doesn't spot me? I don't know what I'm supposed to do so he doesn't spot me. Uh-oh. You can also try Roblox games like Pressure and Doors and stuff. I could. We could play. We could do Roblox at some point. That's not a terrible idea. Um, a friend was playing some Fortnite horror maps earlier, and I saw him. I was watching him do that for a bit. That was cool. That's an idea. I've played a lot of horror maps on or on Fortnite in the past, which maybe sounds cheesy. I know it's Fortnite, but it's fun. I agree, but Roblox has been dicey lately. Yes, it has because that's a thing. Uh, I don't want to get mistaken for being a part of that crowd. But yeah, that's a rather heated space right now. I think if we just wait here for him to turn around and go back, we can sneak through. We're gonna try this. Your Roblox is crazy. I think the other thing is, it's funny to think I played that when I was like a little kid, but then now like most of the people who play it, like the game is older than most of the people that play it now. Like most of the people that play it weren't even alive when I used to play it. It's like that's insane. I'm not even old, and like that's crazy. Um, hey, David defends the bad guys and bans the good ones. Who's David? Is that the Roblox guy? Oh, I wasn't saying that. Oh, I was just meaning it's dicey because they get paid when you play. Oh, okay. No, I was joking. I don't think anyone assumes that of me. I would hope you don't assume that of me. I've messed up if we do. Um, but no. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I didn't know that they would get paid. Yeah, I don't know if I want to give money to those guys. Um, hopefully that all wraps up soon too. So that is a crazy set of events going on right now. I think what was it? The whole state of Louisiana is suing them for like $12 billion or something. Ah! Don't you see me? You don't get stuck on that. We're making progress. So supporting Roblox is they take 50% of profits of the small game developers. Okay. So I especially shouldn't buy Robux right now. I don't often buy Robux. I think the last time I did, I actually was buying stuff to make to put together an avatar of Six, Danny's favorite character. Yeah, not until they fix stuff. Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm not so worried about anything that costs money on there anyway. I think I've got all like the cosmetics and stuff I would reasonably want for some time. I don't think there's nothing that I need. Um, I'd say the ones that I put any money toward typically, if it's like stuff like that, microtransactions, are probably Fortnite and Marvel Rivals. But even then, it's typically fairly sparingly. It's only if like they have a really cool skin that I really want. He's licking the meat with his bare hands. Yes, he is. Yeah, that's dangerous. Well, sometimes it's dangerous, but then I've eaten raw horse, and so like you can eat raw meat. It's just usually it's a bad idea. Usually it's dangerous. Like raw horse was good. You should try it. Yeah. Too much long is raiding with a party of four. Hey! Oh my gosh, look at that. Welcome everyone. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting our raid. This is so cool. I think this is actually our first raid. I just found the entire state of Massachusetts is considered an SCP, more specifically SCP-4006. Too much Wong. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I got caught on nothing, I think. Thanks for the raid. Oh my gosh. Too soon for the raw horse. Yeah, you guys joined at a weird time. I'm sorry. Maybe that's a weird first time thing to hear. But it's true. I've eaten raw horse. It's really good. It's less uncommon where I had it though. Like in America, I think that upsets people when they hear that I ate a horse. But I tell them, everyone always says, "Hey, I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse." Uh, and so I just figured I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, or I put my mouth where my mouth is in this case. Oh, I love SCP. Do we have SCP or FCP fans? That's awesome. Why is my mouse not looking? I guess I could use chat on my phone, so we don't have to pause. Hello, new people. Yes, hello, new people. I used to go horseback riding. How dare you, Sav? Oh no. You did eat it. I did eat it. Ooh, you can stream SCP Containment Breach. That's not a bad idea. That'd be a fun one. Yeah, I ate horse. I'm sorry. The one that people always want to ask about is, did I eat dog? Or they'll say, did you eat cat? I haven't eaten dog or cat. I won't. I wouldn't do that. I second that. Yeah, SCP Containment Breach would be a lot of fun. Horse tastes fine. It tastes good, really. I tell people the weird thing is the texture of raw meat is strange. Like I eat a lot of raw fish. Um, oh good, I'm Filipino. We eat weird stuff. Oh, see, so you get it. Because um, I lived in Japan on several occasions. That's ultimately home, I would say. But like I've eaten things there that I think most people in America, like I'm in America now, and they'd be like, "Oh, why are you eating that?" Or "That's so gross." Like I've got a lot of friends from the Philippines. Who I met like all of them in Tokyo of all places. There's a lot of Filipinos in Tokyo. They're all super nice. Any fugu? Always wanted to try. Yes, fugu is good. It's usually really expensive, but a friend of mine. Oh wait, are we missing any secrets? This is a big dark room. Fugu's super good. Um, I'd say oh, Dodo MD just followed. Hey, thank you. Oh my gosh, our follower goals like going up. We're gonna hit that before long. I'm excited. Fugu's usually expensive a lot of times, but my friend knows a guy that runs a shop where he gets it like from wholesale, and so it's way cheaper. Um, it's 11:35 at night for me. For real, I fell asleep, woke up now, not tired. So glad I'm here. Yay, the goal. Yeah, we're getting there. We're like 9:08. That's so cool. This is a good day, guys. God is good. We're getting far. Um, yes, with fugu, try it. It's so cool. And there's like different ways you can eat it. You can eat it cooked. You can eat it raw. I don't know how that works. That sounds really bad, but I did, and I didn't die. Um, but then you can eat like the skin. You can eat different parts of it. It's good. It's a fish. It doesn't have like a lot of flavor. It's like a luxury item, so it's more of like a I'm eating this to say that I ate it. Um, or like if you're buying the really expensive stuff, it's a lot of times those people are showing off. But it's not bad. It's good. Um, if you ever go to Tokyo and there's a city in Tokyo called Asakusa, and in there are a lot of places that sell fugu. It's a very tourist heavy area, so I say be careful. But I would have to find the name of the place. But the specific place I went to is really good. Chat just made a ding. Oh no! Hey, stop it. Yeah, look at that. Ah, you didn't watch me go under. Oh no! You can't reach. Your arms are so short. Is he gonna give up? He's given up. All right, that's all right. I'm sorry, bud. I know I'm doing too much. What? Is it because I walked on broken glass? Oh my gosh, it's because I walked on the broken glass. We need to not do that. Yeah, fugu's good. What other weird things have I eaten that would surprise people? I don't know. I say horse is the one that bothers a lot of people. But then I have to tell them, yeah, we don't eat horse. We don't eat cat. Although you can. I won't say that it doesn't exist at all. Like if you know where to go, even in Tokyo, you can buy cat and dog from like Chinese restaurants and stuff. Uh, but it's not like a typical thing. Walking on broken glass. Yeah, and I'm barefoot, so it's a good time. Or six. The things we put her through in this game. Uh, oh wait, I think now we're just going back to like the center area, and we're gonna climb up a tower of plates, if I'm not mistaken. How would I be under there? Oh, please don't turn around. Please don't turn around. What? 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 Yeah, lose me. No, you don't see me. You don't see me. Stop that. Chat, are we hooked? Sounds tasty. Wait, what sounds tasty? Best food I've had is coconut chicken tenders. It sounds weird, but they're very perfectly crunchy and flaky. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, coconut chicken's always good. How are you seeing me? Oh gosh, he grabbed me. I was waiting for him to walk away so I could climb up those plates. Did it at least save us hitting the switch? Oh no, is this moving? Maybe it's moving. Oh yeah, it was moving the wrong way. Okay. Like, go under here. No, hi. Hurry. Hurry, be right back. Okay. We'll be here not stepping on glass. But maybe we'll slip on this wet floor. You can go. We're not in here. I know. You've got a lot of work to do. You better get back to it. This is intense. But if you think about it, we're so tiny and little and in a place we're not supposed to be. We're like a mouse to them. We're just like vermin, a pest. We shouldn't be in the kitchen. Although, if you've been following the events of this game and what's been going on, it's heavily implied that the meat they're using is children. Uh, whoops. Or even if not just human or children, humans in general. Uh, can I get up here? Oh, we can just get up here. Okay, we're okay. I didn't think I could do that. I thought that was like dangerous. We're okay. We're safe. And now we're about to escape our second round of people. I think, right? Is it we just ride this now? If I'm not mistaken, we just ride this and then we're good. Oh no, do I... Does he grab me? Oh, I'm supposed to let go. Okay. I couldn't remember if I was supposed to let go there or not. I thought that might happen. Whoops. Try number 2. Okay, good, 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 good. They're going the other direction. Oh, okay, so we get a bit more of a chase than I remembered. That's good. Ah, oh no, I'll read that in a second. I'm so sorry. I hate that. Hold on, I almost read it. Okay. I hate that their heads are masks or sacks of some sort. Yeah, it's kind of it's probably pretty unsettling, but then I almost think maybe we don't want to see what's under there. I know if you look like really cool, don't walk off. If you look like really closely during some of their animations, they'll like scratch under their masks, and you can see a little bit of their actual faces. And that's pretty cool. Or maybe cool is not the right word if we don't like it. Maybe it's like really gross. This is a secret? It is. So this feels like an obvious one, but I don't think I've ever seen this before. No me gusta. Sí. No pienso es bien. I know a little bit of Spanish. There's a guy that joins us sometimes. His name's NL. He's from Chile. And he helps me practice Spanish. That's always fun. Oh, wow. That was a big shake. Ah. Now we're about to figure out what this thing is. We've been in this thing called the Maw the whole time. Maybe if you know the lore of this game, you know what the Maw is. Or maybe through context clues as we've been playing, you've maybe figured some stuff out. But now we're about to have a huge reveal of the full reality of what we're on. Also, this theme. I love this theme. The game's about to get crazy if it wasn't already. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that light. Look at this. It's a boat. That's right. A big boat. Very big boat. Where we eat people. And would you believe? The guests have arrived. Oh, wow, I didn't realize we could look that far over. That is huge. That is so cool. This is a nice shot. Like, look how big this whole thing is compared to us. That's crazy. I love the scale of this game. I think, I know this game's technically a horror game. I don't really tend to think of it as one. I think I just, like, maybe I don't find it scary, but maybe it is scary. But so, like, I struggle to think of it as a horror game. I just think of it like a very atmospheric puzzle platformer. But, from the perspective of a horror game, the way that it makes you feel so small and helpless, like you are actually this kid you're playing as, I think they do that really well. Like, it really does feel like, we're just completely out of our element. There's nothing we can do here. If we survive, no, it's probably not going to happen. It's true, we have died several times too. But not a lot, because obviously we're like really good at the game, and so those were just mistakes, of course. Normally we would never die. We're like pros. No. Back in the day, maybe. But I haven't played. Gosh, I don't know the last time I played through this. Um, you mentioned earlier when I played it for the first time, within the first month of having found the game. Can we pull another one off? Can we just crawl through here? We can. I had beaten the game like 10 times. And I got to the point where I was beating it in less than an hour because I would just run through and see how quickly I could do it. And I found like some of the cool speedrun strategies and stuff. These days, I could not do that. My one speedrun strategy that I remembered pretty well worked. We got that on the first try. That surprised me. But yeah, I could not. I don't think I could do under an hour these days. So look up there. We've got a new friend, the geisha. Nothing up here. We're gonna go in another hole. I think this is like my favorite section of the game, especially just because I love the whole game, but like this area with like all like the Japanese aesthetics and stuff, I do enjoy that. All right, well, no secrets here. Very Spirited Away. Yes, yeah. The devs, if I'm not mistaken, the devs themselves even said that there was a lot of inspiration taken. Like if anyone's seen Spirited Away, early on in the movie, Chihiro's parents, you're eating. They're caught eating the food at the place, and they get turned into pigs. And like the guests are inspired by that. These like areas are they're like very traditionally Japanese areas, but they're also inspired by that. Um, I guess there was going to be like a bath area, which also is similar to Spirited Away. Spirited Away had that. I think that was the thing they got rid of. Um, I can't remember what some of the other inspirations were, but yeah, there's all sorts of stuff there. It is super cool. Or like the gnomes are like the little uh coal dudes that were like stoking the fire in Spirited Away. But it is neat, especially if you like that movie, which I love that movie, so I think it's pretty cool. It was cool. They were showing a lot of the old all the Ghibli movies in theaters last year, and so I got to take my little sister and we went and we saw that. Oh, okay, this isn't moving. I've got to swing. So we went and we saw that in person, which was really cool. Oh no! Oh, she should have had me. I think she went into the animation of eating me, actually. Okay, at the very beginning, I had mentioned, there's that one achievement for if you beat the game in under an hour with no deaths. And how back in the day, I could do the under an hour part or whatever it was. Maybe it was 45 minutes. I don't remember. But the thing that got me was I could never do a deathless run because I always died at one spot, at least once. Maybe not always a lot. Uh, but this part that we're about to go into is the part where I would always die. Not this. This is just an easy little secret. But after this, we've got to confront the hardest part for me. Now that it's even a hard part. Here, we'll give you a hug. You've been nice. Can I have the sock? No, I don't need a sock. Although I am barefoot, I probably could use a sock. We were literally walking on broken glass earlier. See, here we go. The curse of Little Nightmare's depth. Depth perception's so hard in this game. I also didn't know he was going to stick his hand out there. We could have almost done that on the first try. Could have. Almost. But not quite. Hey, can I jump? Can I? No, I can't climb the sausage. That'd be so cool. That would be nice. But no. We're gonna try this again. Now that we know that guy's gonna stick his hand out. But yeah, even in Little Nightmares 2, I think the depth-related things, in my mind, were always the hardest. Oh, second try! Look at that! See, in Little Nightmares 2, I had mentioned the hardest part was, for me, because of that, was the part in the hospital where all the hands are coming out of the doors and you have to run straight through that hallway without getting grabbed. But then when we played through Little Nightmares 2 a couple weeks ago, I beat that on my first try. That section I beat on my first try. And we never died. And I was like really surprised by that. But I guess this is a similar case. This wasn't as bad as I remembered. I think it's weird. There are like a lot of times where it seems that I get better at something when I don't do it for a long time. I don't think that's how this is supposed to be. Okay, this is nothing? Just a random staircase? Alright. We'll ignore it. I'd guess... I don't know how far we are. We're decently far into the game. We've got a little bit left, I know. Can I pull this? No. Where am I supposed to go? Do I pull this one? And then... No. Where do we... Maybe we go here. This just looks like a place you don't go. But then I think it's fine. Yeah, we go here. Oh no, guys, I'm not delicious. I taste terrible. I'll taste like rubber. Raincoat does not taste as good as you might think. I haven't eaten that though, to be fair. That's one of the weird things that I haven't eaten, so I can't speak from experience. But I'm guessing raincoat does not taste as good as raw horse. I played this level in Little Big Planet. Yeah, that's the same thing. I think you mentioned when we were playing Little Nightmares 2, you mentioned the Little Big Planet remakes. Which, oh no! Wait, he bounces. That's funny. I don't think I've played the Little Big Planet remakes. Get in there! Oh my gosh, we shouldn't have made that. Which one is that? Is that Little Big Planet 3? Ooh, a doll. Oh no, we're gonna come back for that doll. I remember this. Okay. Oh no. We're just gonna hide in here. This one only has one toilet, mind you. Oh no, there's two toilets. Oh, there's more than two toilets. I guess there aren't like that, side by side co-op toilets though, like in the other bathroom. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna have to play single player. Oh yeah, we throw this. Are there any other secrets in the bathroom? Oh, we missed that. Wow. Is there anything in here? No, I don't think there's anything there. Anything over here? Nope, just more toilets. Sweet. Alright, this is like, what did they say? Is this like 7 years of bad luck? That's tough. We're not gonna be playing this for 7 years. Gotta love those private toilets. I know, like, you don't want to, like, let your friends help you. You don't want to see, like, who can get a higher score. Uh, Again, I don't think that's a thing most brothers do. I think that's just the chefs in this game. Yeah, Little Big Planet 3. Little Big Planet 3 was so good. They were all so good. Oh no! That that fell kill me? Group chat toilets? Yeah. Or like, what was it? Like local area network LAN. It's like a LAN toilet. You have a few guys, like this bathroom has four, and then like in the next bathroom over, we could have four more people. We're just yelling across. The good old days. No, is Little Big Planet done forever, or have they just not made one in a really long time? Because I feel like those were such good games, but I haven't seen one in like forever. The last one I remember was the racing one. I remember 3, and then I remember we got the Little Big Planet like racing game where you could like make your own tracks and stuff. But I don't feel like I remember anything past that, unless I forgot something. Which I think I might have been forgetting one. But I would love to see that series make a comeback. Alright, chat, we're not gonna fall to our deaths this time. We're gonna be really careful. Also, for what it's worth, I guess at the very least, it's good that these toilets don't have heads coming out of them. That's a genuine risk these days. I saw masks of that recently at a store. Everyone's getting ready for Halloween, and they had masks for that of all things, and I was like, okay. Can we sneak across? Oh, don't fall, please. Don't fall, please. I'd really like it if you didn't fall. We can jump down here, right? That won't... Yeah, we're good. We're gonna throw this. We hit an invisible wall with it, but it still broke. Johnny Shift-san. Mata aimashou. Or if we don't, that's okay. It's okay if we don't meet him again. We don't need to. We should be... Oh, wait. I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, wait. Oh, no, no, no. We're not where I thought we were anyway. Never mind. Never mind. Forget the thing that I was gonna say that I'm not gonna say. We're not even there. Oh, no. Someone's hungry. I wonder if they would have more of a chance if they ran. Do we think these guys are fast? Oh, I definitely can't read that right now. I will read your message in a second. Or I should get like that thing that reads it for me. But then that feels less personal. But that might be beneficial. Especially when we've got like an active chat. Maybe I should look into that. Do we mind an auto reader? Would that feel too impersonal? That would be like my big concern. Oh, it's so exciting. Wow. Oh, don't go back. Don't go back. Whew. I think it might be done, but 3 is still up and running. Most people migrated over to Dreams. What is... Wait, is Dreams that other PlayStation game with like the robot? Or am I imagining things? I don't know what that game is. For some reason in my mind, though, that's probably what you're talking about. That's probably not right. Oh, wait, this is a lantern. I thought that was one of the dolls. Oh no, please, let me burn you. Let me set you on fire. It's okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay, good. I thought 3 servers went down last October. Did they? See, that's the sort of thing I wouldn't know. Also, there's a hat. Is that the Thin Man's hat? I think it's different. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go back. We can't go back. That was a picture of the maw. Look at that. The picture on the wall. That's the maw. Man, I never noticed that. Here's what I thought we were at. Uh-oh. We're hungry again, chat. Which is true, I'm hungry. I am hungry. I'm not gonna eat what we're about to eat. I'll eat later, but not this. Oh no, it's a shame that Sour Patch is gone. Sour Patch loves this game, so I'm sure this is an iconic moment. Anyone that knows this series knows what we're about to do. Some people might call this, I don't know. There are words for it, but probably not good words. Uh, yeah, sausage time. Let's go. Right? We're eating the sausage, right? No, we're not eating the sausage, chat. We're committing a vicious act. We're eating a gnome. He is gnome or no more. Yeah, whoops. Oh, is there like actually a chunk taken out of him? Looks like. Yeah, oh, there's a chunk of him missing. I never noticed that, and it's like blackened. Again, I'll say kids will be kids. Although he was not too happy about that. He is not the snack that smiles back. Our friend was not a goldfish. Any secrets in here? It's probably like crazy lore stuff that I have no idea about. Why can we climb this? What does that get us? You should at least finish your meal. So wasteful. Well, see, I was talking earlier about, oh no, I have that peanut butter drink left. I'm sad I remembered that. But I have to finish that later because like I hate the idea of wasting stuff. So like if I were six, I would have just eaten the sausage. But like if I were six and I for some reason decided, yeah, we're eating the gnome, I would at least eat the whole gnome. Which doesn't sound pleasant. But, you know, again, people think some of the things I eat are weird, so maybe gnome isn't bad. I shouldn't knock it. There might be people that say, I'm so hungry I could eat a gnome. So we shouldn't knock the sayings of those people. There's not anything crazy here, is there? I think we're just going to throw this at a button and ride that elevator. So there's that eye again. Maybe you've noticed eyes are... Oh gosh, dang it. Eyes are a common occurrence in these games. There we go. Also, Kevin, I don't know if you're still here, Kevin. Earlier, Sour Patch named the glowing eye after you, because I was talking about you, and they thought I was talking about the eye and calling the eye Kevin. So I guess the glowing eye is also now Kevin. And here we are, the spoiler alert. I think the last section of the game, unless I'm like forgetting something, which I don't think I am. Also, super cool section. I guess maybe this one's tied for my favorite section, aesthetically, at least with the last one, because it's also, in some way, I want to say there's like some pretty Japanese stuff here. This isn't very Japanese. Fun fact, the first time I ever heard that song, I didn't know it was from this game. I was playing a VR chat horror game, and this was like just the background ambience was her humming. And so when I first played this, maybe I'm ashamed to say it, my first thought was, oh, it's the thing from VR chat, which is like terrible. It's like the equivalent of like the kids that it's like, oh, it's Master Chief from Fortnite or whatever. Yeah, this was a song from VR chat for me. But this came first. Fortnite or VR chat took it. Or whoever made that map. It was a neat map. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, it is from this. Now, I remember, for those of you who might be either newer to Little Nightmares or maybe this is your first time ever seeing this series and you have no idea what you're looking at, there were a lot of theories back in the day when this game first came out that that woman right there, the lady, was Six. Our main character is a 9-year-old girl named Six. That lady there is the lady or the geisha, and so a lot of people speculated that that was Six's mother. Um, Largely because of pictures like these, which seem to show a young girl wearing yellow. In her room, it's like, what? Well, why does she have pictures of a girl wearing yellow? That's like similar to our protagonist. Maybe they're related. And it got to the point where like the devs literally had to come out and say, no, they're not related. It wasn't. They didn't even just say that they're not related. They said, I think they even said they went so far as to say it's weird to assume that they're related, and that's like a really unhealthy relationship. Uh, which like I get that would be unhealthy. Mothers should not try to end the lives of their daughters or any of their kids. That's ideally not good. But I mean, we've seen weirder things in this game. And like the connection wasn't based off of the type of relationship they have. Like it was based off of pictures and things that could like legitimately make sense as lore hints. And so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them like debunking that. I mean, if like they genuinely have like other plans, that's why they're trying to keep our minds open so that we would get toward the answer they actually have. That's one thing. But if it's never going to come up, if we're never going to address it or like actually figure out who either of these people are, which we might with six, but like if it's never going to come up, I'd say you let people have that if they want to go for it. It's not going to hurt. It's a cool theory. Um, I'll say my big thing. It's just a theory, a game theory. Yeah. Oh my. Uh, I hope MatPat's doing well. How long has he been retired? He's been retired for some time now. I don't think I've seen any videos since he left. Oh no! Run. I hope it's going well. I like him. I like their channel. Their videos are always fun. Um. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Little Nightmares 3. To my knowledge, unless there's something that's been shown that I haven't seen yet, I'm pretty sure we haven't seen 6 in any of the promotional material, like the gameplay, the trailers, or anything. Or the posters, or anything. And that's interesting because 6 is, I've heard people argue against this, I don't know how. 6 is 100% the main character of Little Nightmares. Also, are there any secrets here that we should find? Um, are there secrets? There might be. But like, 6 is the main character of this game, uh, which is the third game chronologically. In the first game chronologically, Very Little Nightmares, the mobile game, we see how she escapes from where she was and how she winds up where she is at the beginning of Little Nightmares 2. And we also see some hinting, foreshadowing at how she gets her coat. Little Nightmares 2 follows her in mono, and so that's like really important to her story. This game follows her. Guess who's back? Dude, heck yeah. Welcome back. You're in time for the finale that we're almost to. Um, I was talking about how I'm worried that we haven't seen 6 in any of the promotional stuff for 3. Um, because like yeah, she was integral in every single game up until now. Everything like Little Nightmares is the story of 6. You can't change my mind on that. Like even if she's not the main character, like in Very Little Nightmares, she wasn't the main character, but it was still very much about her. I think there is something over here. It's so if they're just gonna throw her away and not have her in 3 at all, I think that's really dumb. And I think I've already established I think we've lost sight of what the game was supposed to be a bit. But like if we don't have her in 3 at all, I'd be more than a bit concerned and pretty upset. Maybe she will come back at the end evil. I don't know. Yeah, well, hopefully not evil. Again, I'm a 6 sympathizer, for better or for worse. And so I don't hold that against her. Like, I could go into a long-winded explanation and try to justify everything she did. She's a messed up child. Dude, she's been through so much. This poor kid. Abused child. Like, horribly, yeah. Like, that barely scratches it. Like, that, yeah. This poor girl. And we're talking about how she's a monster. Well, she doesn't have much of a say in what happens to her. Um, but yeah, I hope she's in 3, at least briefly. Like, I think she has to have some sort of relevance in Little Nightmares 3, ideally. Otherwise, we've messed up. Also, this is the final boss fight, by the way. We're getting there. I suppose before the stream ends, while we're fighting the epic final boss, I'll promote. There's another new news thing. She's not evil, but definitely has messed up choices, made messed up choices. But she's in a messed up world. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know what kind of choices I'd make in her position if I were her, but like, yeah, poor dude. While we're here, before the stream ends, we've got a big announcement. So I was thinking recently about more content and things we could do. She could have done better, but she's a child. Yeah, exactly. But I was thinking recently about other video ideas and things I could do and whatnot for like content. Because I love streaming. Streaming's like so much fun. Um, I was like, there's a lot of other things I could also try at some point. One idea I had is I've seen a lot of VTubers do like karaoke streams or like they'll do music videos or like they'll sing covers of songs. And a stream might be a bit much. I don't know how I would do all that. Maybe? I also don't know how that legally works with copyright and stuff. But I'm thinking of starting some music stuff. Um, Supposedly next week I'm being given a tour of a recording studio that I will then have access to. So, any song recommendations? That'll come up. That'll be cool. I'm super excited for that. Um, that'll be cool. I would love to collab with you doing stuff, especially if all goes well with me possibly joining the Minecraft server. See, that'd be so cool. I hope they're open to that. I hope we've got a spot. Like if I can at all convince them to, that would be an amazing thing to have happen, I think. Oh, what did I see? Maybe like some modded trombone champ? Modded trombone champ? What is that? I've got to learn what that is. I had some friends play trombone. Uh, my thought is like doing some singing stuff though. I've never done much singing, but I enjoy karaoke. Um, I go a lot in Japan and sometimes in America. Six to the lady yum. Oh yeah, by the way, we're eating someone again. Whoops, I was like distracted. We did eat a person, and look at this. There's like all sorts of black stuff. Also, we haven't pointed out Shadow 6 at all. It's too late now, guys, but if you noticed every time we were eating something, there was a shadowy black version of 6 in the background somewhere. Except this time right here when we ate the lady, there was no Shadow 6. Interesting. Is the shadow gone? Has the shadow reached us? Has it been filled? Who knows? It's her darkness for real. It might be. Yeah, remember? Oh yeah. I don't even have to like act super vague about it. We know if anyone's seen we've played Little Nightmares 2 on here at the very least, and so if you watch that, I guess I won't spoil it for anyone that didn't see that. But if you watch the Little Nightmares 2 stream, or if you watch anyone play Little Nightmares 2, it doesn't have to be me. You'll see where Shadow 6 came from, and so that's kind of messed up and crazy. It's her humanity. I hope the darkness isn't her humanity. I hope that's like the opposite. She's standing differently now. Notice her posture has changed. Well, that guy had neck pain, and so we were like, therapist, we like helped him. She also had the neck pain, and so we helped her. We're a doctor. A chiro, what do they call those? I can't remember the word. People that do, oh, I can't even, chiropractic, something like that. Chiropractor, that's the word. Yeah. Love the force choke. That's what it is. We're a Jedi now. Or I guess that would be a Sith. We're a Sith. Darth 6. I think Shadow 6 is a part of her that's messed up from trauma. She's taking full control, even if it's corrupt. Because it shows up after we leave the TV. No. It shows up as soon as you're taken. Well, if you remember, it first shows up the second that she's kidnapped by the Thin Man and taken into the TV. As soon as she's reaching out for Mono to save her, and as soon as he doesn't, and the Thin Man takes her, she's gone, and Dark 6 is left behind there. There's a couple other times we see her where she's like jumping and playing on the pipes, or just standing in the background watching you. Yeah. Darth 60th. Oh, here we go. The ending. We made it. Got any theories? Do I? That's a good question. I don't know. On Dark 6, I have to think about that. That'd be fun. I think so. See, these are like such cool topics too. I think someday I'd love to do like one of those streams where people just sit there and talk. Although I guess even if not that, like we could just find like a really relaxing game like Minecraft or something. Maybe we'll make like a Minecraft world where we can just like play on that when we want to talk and like not have much to focus on. But here's the gnome thing. If you the secret is if you hug all of the gnomes, they all show up here. I think there's like 11 or 13 or something. We hugged four. We weren't so friendly, and then we ate one. There's that. But yeah, congratulations, we did it. Do I have any Dark Six theories? I don't know. Maybe I do. Oh, what? The credits are in English? That's really weird. Although I guess that would be difficult to. Yeah, I don't know how that would work actually. You could translate like the titles, but the names would be a mess. You can do that. Um, that would, that would be a lot of katakana. Well, chat, we did it. There's a cutscene after the credits. There's the post-credit scene. This is a Marvel movie. I mean, even though the lady's gone, they're still not free. No, they're not. They will starve. Well, to be fair, there's a lot of food on that ship. Even if it's not the conventional sense, as we've demonstrated, you can eat people. Uh, and so, eventually, well, maybe. I think they would die of age before they starve, though, with all the meat, human and otherwise, that's on there. Also, how long does it take everyone to realize the lady's gone? How? Because she's kind of like overseeing all this, but it's a fairly well-oiled machine. Well, it's the lady's gone, but then Roger's also, if not dead, messed up. So we don't know that he dies. We don't know that, for what it's worth. Probably not long. Right, and so they don't have a guy sending new meat. They don't have an overseer. They just got a huge batch of customers and future meats. I hope Roger takes control. With what arms? Uh, that guy went through so much. He's so nice. Yeah. Uh, I love your nice Roger theory. I've heard that before. I'm not opposed to it. That would be cool. I'd like him to be nice. He can take control even if he's disabled. This is true. I don't mean to discriminate. You can do epic things when people least expect it. Roger will prove me wrong. He'll do something super cool and I'll be proud of him. I look forward to seeing him in Little Nightmares 3. There's one guy in Little Nightmares 3 in one of the trailers that like runs some kind of carnival or something. And I heard someone theorizing that that might be Roger, but I don't think it is. I can't remember why I don't think that. But I saw something that made me think, no, it's definitely not. Roger's like one of the only people with a name. That's true. Everyone else is, yeah, the only names we have are like, they mean numbers. 6 means, 6. Mono means 1. Uh, Alone, also, I guess, could be 1. Low, I don't know what that is. Not a high number, that's for sure. The runaway kid from the DLC, I guess his name's not a number. He's just the runaway kid. And then in Very Little Nightmares, the protagonist is the girl in the yellow raincoat, who is not 6. And then if you look at the comics that are no longer canon, I think all those kids were also named numbers. See, those comics were cool. That was the kind of lore I was okay with. Um, I've said already, the podcast and even a bit of like where we're going now with like Little Nightmares 3 would bit. Um, and then some of the other upcoming projects I'm not thrilled with as far as how the lore goes, but yeah. Yeah, those comics were cool. Yeah, there's no real names. The only people who do have humanity like Roger. Yeah, yeah, only the people. Yes. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we're also getting a stop motion series. That sounds cool. I think that's like if you're gonna do a Little Nightmares series or movie, I think stop motion's like the perfect medium for that. That would be really neat. And then the other one I'm really excited for is we're getting a Little Nightmares video game, or not video game. We've gotten that. We're getting a Little Nightmares VR game, virtual reality, which is like super cool. I am so excited for that. I'm a huge VR enthusiast. I love it. And so I'm really excited for that to come out. That'll be a lot of fun. I think it's sadly poetic that he's blind. It is. Yeah, because if he was not blind, if your theory is right and he's nice, maybe if he wasn't blind, he wouldn't do like half the things he does because he'd realize, wait, I'm not supposed to do that. Do you think he's connected to the grandma? Maybe. I I heard a theory recently about the granny that I liked. I don't know if I want it to be true, but there was good evidence for it. People said that kind of. I could see it. Oh, but the theory I heard recently with the granny was that, so obviously we know six. Oh, I love this song so much. Um, Six and the lady are not related. They told us that because too many people were theorizing it. So people started to figure out, well, wonder, well, who's that lady? Who that's with, or who's the little girl that's with the lady in the pictures? Who's that? And people have theorized that that is, I think they said that that's the granny. That's what I'm pretty sure I heard. That the reason the lady's doing all this stuff is she's super vain and trying to maintain eternal youth. Um, and so when her daughter grew up, her daughter was beautiful, and she was jealous, and so to make sure that no one saw her daughter being beautiful, she locked her away in the basements or like the lower levels of the ship that were flooded, and just like left her there to die. And so she eventually got really old and wrinkly and wet, and became the granny that we know from the DLC, which we might play. And so I was like, wow, I I don't know if I want the granny to be the daughter, because in my mind, I know they said it's not. I really want it to be six. It's not. They said that. Um, I don't know how I feel about it being the granny, but I was like, I couldn't argue with the evidence at the very least. It was strong. So that was an interesting theory. Maybe that's who it is. Maybe not. Kind of that whole keep yourself young with the blood of children kind of thing, right? Well, because like children are the meat that they're eating on this ship. I don't encourage that one. Stick to horse or fugu or maybe a gnome, but not kids. I think the granny is the lady's mom. I've heard that one too. It's a generational thing. Yeah, like maybe she couldn't hold on to her youth anymore, and so she was cast down there and locked up to be forgotten about. And now the new lady is fighting to avoid the same fate. I could see that. There's all sorts of theories. See, that's what I love, especially with like again old Little Nightmares. There was so much room for interpretation and speculating. Oh, here are the Japanese credits. Sweet. I love the font. It's like a hyper stylized font, but it looks so cool. Um, yeah, Old Little Nightmares. There's so much room for speculation and theorizing. Whereas like in the new games, it's like we can do it, but again, they told us it's a dream world, and now the real world is involved in stuff. So it's like, who cares how the world got this way? You could say, well, maybe this happened, and that's why the world looks like this. Well, sure, make the best theory you want, but then I could just say it was a dream world. It was always like that. It doesn't need an explanation because it's a dream, and I don't like that. That's one of my big complaints with us outright confirming that. Again, it's not like we didn't think that from the beginning. I think we all kind of suspected that it could probably be a dream world, but it wasn't confirmed. It was a theory. And so I think it should have stayed as a theory. I mean, you could rewrite it, because even if it is a dream world, maybe it got corrupted. Alright, that's true. Like, maybe the one I went to years ago wasn't always like that. Maybe the buildings weren't always on fire, and the people used to be normal. I thought it'd be cool. I told that story earlier. I won't go through it again. Um, I thought before it would be kind of neat if they're trying to expand the lore of Little Nightmares. Maybe I could get in touch with the right person and tell them those stories and say, hey, do we want to? You could. I would give you the right to use my personal stories in this game, because I think it would fit really well. It would be cool. Like to say that I contributed to Little Nightmares in some way by having really messed up dreams. Right? It'd be cool. Yeah, I think so. Don't think it's gonna happen. But that'd be neat. Thank you for playing. Oh, that's also English. Interesting. Well, we made it, guys. Look at that. Just under 2.5 hours. That's longer than I thought it would take us. Or is it? That's like what I had hoped for. Again, my hope was that I like the lighthouse is a smokestack. Yeah. The design of the mall is really cool. Um, while you were gone, I noticed it was on a painting in one of the background walls in the dining area. Um, but yeah, like I said, I didn't want this to be like super short, where like I used to beat the game in under an hour when I would play just for fun. And so I'm glad we definitely beat that. We made it longer than an hour. We made it more than twice as long. You're just because it's funny. It's not funny. I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna take another drink of the peanut butter thing. Pray for me. Oh, oh my. Ugh. Oh, hold on. I've got to drink the other thing that's not bad. Oh my gosh. Oh. Mm. Mm, that was a. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I drank too much. I can't get rid of the taste. Ugh. Okay, but now after drinking the other thing, I just taste coffee. That's fine. Oh, that's so gross. I feel sick. I've still got a third of it left, I think. Oh. Mm. Why drink? Well, because like I said, I don't want to waste it. That sounds like I don't. I hate the idea of throwing like food and stuff away. That sounds bad. Someone's out there dying of thirst or hunger, and so I should at least, consume what I have. They would love to have that. Someone would love to have this nasty drink. Uh, who I like talking to you. I hope to talk to you more on Discord. Yes, definitely. Why drink? Yes. Don't, bro. Don't torture yourself. I was gonna say someone's got to do it. No, they don't. No one has to torture me. It's fine if I'm not tortured. Um, I've got a funny story about that for another day. Um, that's a cliffhanger. Someone don't let me forget that someday. That's a funny story, which it doesn't sound like it would be. It is. It's a hilarious story for another day. Um, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so bad. I hopefully won't. Yeah, don't forget. Oh, that was disgusting. I didn't like that peanut butter drink, guys. The people that warned me were right. Wow, that was. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. I have 5 more cans of that. Oh, chug. No, that's what got me here. I chugged like a third and a half of it there. That was so gross. But yeah, we made it. So again, I think Saturday, I'll probably I'll stream something Saturday night, starting again at like uh if it's Saturday, it would be probably between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. EST. Um, so look for that. I'm not sure what we'll play. It sounds like we're either gonna play what was that one game? I can't remember the name of it. Where you go to hell and fight the robots for tacos or something. Surely not Danny keeps telling me about it. It sounds really cool. Maybe we'll play that, or we'll play the horror game that Sour Patch was talking about. But it'll be one of those, I think. And then Sunday evening, so Sunday night at some point, we've got the first episode of the Minecraft SMP. And so it's a really exciting time. And then next week I get to start working on the music stuff. Um, so look forward to that. Those will probably go on YouTube if I'm doing like individual songs. It's gonna be like covers and stuff, I would think. But still, that's like a thing I see VTubers do, and it looks like a lot of fun. So best of luck with your affiliate goal, my dude. Thank you. We're getting like really close. Like within the past few days, we've gone up like 5 followers. I almost said subscribers. This isn't YouTube unless you're watching the VOD. Uh, we've gone up 5 within like the past couple days, so I could definitely see us getting there. I also know yesterday, Hedgehound shouted us out to 3 viewers, it said. I got a notification. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. Hedgehound, thank you for that. You're an awesome guy. um, yeah, we're getting there. This is a good time. There are a lot of exciting things coming. But for now, we beat the game. We reached our goal. And with that, it's been a good stream and a good night. So, once again, thank you guys all so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Yes, Sour Patch, I'll see you later. Domo DMD, I'll see you later. Um, Hedgehound, if you're here, Kevin, if you're here, Danny, if you're here, if anyone's still here, you guys, I hope everyone has a good day or a great night. May God bless you all, and we will hang out sometime in the near future. I'm waving, but you can't see that. Never mind. Bye.